in this series, he puts the veto towards what the players are feeling comfortable on, right? You want to let them have some decisions, let them have some drive in here. Premi, a player that when he's feeling it, he's definitely going to go for it. But sometimes in these overheat moments, that is what's going to happen, right?
Two kills so far as Crazy Guy comes back in and chimes up for another kill. Cushy getting the last one.
Well, this defensive side is going to be flawless for RRQ in this round. Starting to see some necessity for Talon to potentially find some engagements before getting a plant down. Because this is the strength of RRQ when it comes to this map. It is the defensive retakes. It is the level of coordination that they do have. And generally, when they're backed up with a lot of utility, it looks too easy for them as well. Talon are falling into the trap that we'd seen previously. DRX, from Team Secret, Nongshin.
Blind unboxing.
वो ये देख सियोल में हो रहा है Watchparty
मान लो utility from RRQ. Don't remove some players.
यार ये तो रिवर्स स्वीप हो गया. अरे माँ कसम डैमेज भी पड़ गया.
And over to the A approach, RRQ begins to slow things down.
Killer just gets tagged up by the shock dart early, and the drone gets removed.
भाई लेकिन मेरे को एक बात बता. सियोल में Watchparty हो रही है. इन सियोल वाले तो इधर है.
Down play over towards the A side of things. You do have an answer.
तो वो लोग इनका Watchparty कर रहे हैं.
For later on for Killer as well if the plant does go down, but it is the early pit from Monyet which is going to provide a little bit of an insurance policy come this plant. And he's already just in towards it.
Yeah, sticking around the right spot. Oh, perfect reveal. Cushy finds another. No safe plant now, no safe haven for Talon. They have to turn away. It's Cruz over to the B side. Does he expect
पकड़ा है लेकिन वो पता
I mean, there was already a
पता है देख रहा है वो देखना
was exposed
क्रेजी
with
गाय
the
को
early
देख
utility that was destroyed. So this is a spot that
सब
should be
देख रहे हैं वो
expected.
देख
Kushi's looking at it.
हाँ अभी जा सकता है
Jemkin as well that you're worried about if you're Talon. The barrel spotted. Oh, he just drinks this onto the perfect shot. Cruz getting revealed now. And it's just Primi left. Stuck over, looking for a safer spot, but Crazy Guy spots him out too.
Reverse sweep का smell आ रहा है chat.
I'm telling you, Talon
thank you so much. 9K likes.
अरे अभी 10K होएगा let's go क्या बात है गाइस
उनका जोर दबा के लाइक कर दो chat. इनके action में
अब तो आप लोग को भी मजा आएगा 10,000 लाइक्स करने में
और ऐसे अच्छे अच्छे जोक्स आते रहेंगे.
विंग्स बाइसेप दिखाना अपना दिखा दे
अरे कल मैंने आर्म्स किया था ना तो अभी हाथ उठ नहीं रहा है.
तो अब तो परफेक्ट टाइम है दिखाने का
नहीं उठता नहीं है.
मैं कर देता
I mean वैसा उठता है.
मैं करता हूँ
मत कर यार. आसपास थोड़ा वो है.
अच्छा फैन हो जाएंगे तेरे.
Time out for Talon. They got to try and look to equalize.
Valo mobile
They
का
got to
लीड
try and get this to the
लेकर आना
6-6
वरना
or
मत
at least
आना.
a, you know, a 7-5 or something like that before the
ऐसा
exchange.
बोलेगा तो शायद तू ही नहीं आ पाएगा मेरे चैट पे वापस.
This is 2 rounds after the previous timeout as well. Called in quick succession. Something's in the water for Talon, and RRQ are taking full advantage of it.
Lan भाई वो भाई.
RRQ are just the sharks.
W है लेकिन.
They're just going to absolutely eat you alive in these retakes that Talon are giving them. And that's just one of the problems. There's not a lot of adjustment at the moment. Try something a little bit different with some little utility over towards A, or try to sneak it towards B. You're still putting that deep wall down, trying to protect the spike. You're not removing a lot of the utility from RRQ either.
The lurks and all that not successful either as well. And it's just RRQ looking into Talon's open eyes like open doors.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a Paper X that is going to duel you in a lot of these extremities and in a lot of these fights, right? RRQ are going to be a team that will play to a lot more of their kind of macro strength in a map. It's not to say Paper X don't have that, but when it comes to Icebox for RRQ,
definitely seeing that a lot more.
Picture is already kind of painted.
Look at that.
There is a way in which Talon could sneak in towards the A site at the moment. Of course, they don't know that. They're going to have to try and do that together. A little bit of a focal point in mid now from Xfero to waltz down the tube.
Oh, Jit Boys though, being able to find the shot through. It's like wallbangs up the tube. So more gaps being created thanks to the pressure from earlier on.
If you want to go for a Viper pit play though as Cruz, you're not going to be able to deploy that as you're at the B site. And with this 2-player advantage that you now have, you've called for your team to marathon run over towards B. The operator missed out earlier from Jemkin. Would have polished off Killua, so he's kind of given a second chance at life just by it narrowly missing. And now there is an open B site that they will take. Get the plant. And you can see some damage come through from RRQ in this round if they want to. There's some ults online. Primi's one away from the res, which you'll get from the plant. Damage to the economy at this position can be kind of neat from RRQ.
We just love to have it. Decent on the check from Monyet though. Jit Boys is running out of ammo. Shots found. Thigh answers back. Oh, and a swing from Killua. But it's Jemkin with the op. Do you contend with this? No!
Jemkin has awakens now. He is not the Jemkin that we had in maps number 1 and 2 in this series. Bind and Haven forgotten. The normal Jemkin is here. Gonna give him a little bit more respect, but Talon still want to give him some really good challenges. They still need to play on the back of their own strengths as well. They will find conversion after that timeout this time as opposed to the one last time. That kill towards Jemkin in trade doesn't matter as much as it does for Primi. We'll have to request a gun for Cruz, which means there's going to be some light shields in play for the Tide team.
Well, Jemkin can just repurchase up another op.
It is good to at least see that the ultimates were held on the side of Talon. So they've still got the pit, they've still got the Hunter's Fury, they've still got the res. And a Blade Storm picked up from Tai as well. So they're not going to have 4 or 5 weapons unless they can steal something.
सिखा रहा है बिंग्स में को अभी थोड़ा सा. Watch party technique.
Playing off this angle now.
तीन रीजन करके मैं तो समझ गया हूँ.
क्या?
तीन रीजन करके सारे टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स समझ गया हूँ.
चैट का थम गई क्योंकि बिंग्स आप चाय पिलाओ. बिंग्स की चाय पिलाओ चैट को.
Now you know.
थक गए सारे.
Oh! Quickly swatted down.
Yeah, it's not like you're running a KO comp or anything that's going to throw in a flash as a second layering there, right? It's just a very dry line from Thai.
Half score क्या है?
It's an easy shot that comes on out. Now that was a silent rope drop from Jit Boys. So Xfero doesn't know potentially how close he's actually crept on in, or does he? Still to be popped.
7-5.
And it's just a safe play coming out.
7-5.
RRQ.
8-4. 7-5.
Crazy guy goes in for the swing. Xfero spots out a couple more too. Still, Spike gets by that at the very least. Primi could go for res.
Yeah, you feel like you want the res in this sort of situation.
मार दिया.
वो रील में सिरबाई को क्यों तोड़ा?
It is just going to be the numbers game.
देखना पड़ेगा साउंड के साथ नहीं देखा है.
Finds the shot.
Primi.
And that's now just 2 players left. His 1000th kill in the league. One out from the back, and now they're going on to the tap. Talon should be aware. They're playing it safe inside of the pit.
जाओ सेव करो अपना ऑपरेटर.
Jemkin now running out for the races. Finds one shot, but Cruz to trade.
And it will be the 5th round secured from Talon, so 6-6 at the half or 7-5 if RRQ can get this next one.
मेरा predictions के लिए इसलिए लोग आधे लोग मेरे chat में घूमते रहते हैं.
Talon does deploy, starting to figure out a little bit, and this was a round as well that it was a 5 versus 3 advantage for RRQ.
बाल जाएगा मत पड़ो लफड़े में. Language
was available, but you get in, you get some crossfires there from Primi and Killua hitting some sensational shots, and that pit is just a massive required item.
Babam.
As you mentioned it too. 1,000 kills for Primi as we get in towards this round. Xfero, they're going to see that alarm bot place. They're going to know how close you were.
So quickly noting the position, Jit Boys has to be ever so cautious.
Oh no.
But it does look like there's some awareness.
Space दब गया. मेरा भी ऐसे ही होता है. मेरा ऐसे ही होता है. Space दब जाता है.
They potentially are though.
Stream देखा उसने मेरा. ऐसे
स्क्रॉल से होने का.
स्क्रॉल नहीं ये दब जाता है या तो हाँ स्क्रॉल से भी हो जाता है.
Kushi has the Hunter's Fury, remember. Does he want to
try
and use it for a kill later on? Towards the plant where it has to start to come down.
Timing.
Right there. Some slight timings from Cruz as well, though. Might start to call for the rotations from the rest of the team.
Yeah, but it's all a bit of a ruse at the moment for Cruz to get in towards this B site yet again to draw all the attention towards that A site. And I think the recognition is now here from RRQ. They're going to get back over towards this B site. But still, again, enough. Happy to
last time ये commit किया था ना लेकिन.
Kushi with the Hunter's Fury can buy a little bit of time, and with 30 seconds to go, he gets in a bolt or two. I'll throw a spanner in the works for Talon.
Would be a great round for Talon to pick up. They can pull it off, but high-value targets, and Jemkin will find them. Mayet enters as well. Just 2 left. Body's way too far for Primi to find a res. Hunter's Fury desperately ripped across just to find some space. Primi hides inside, but the flank is there. And the Blade Storm as well, it completely clips him. Crazy guy. Will put RRQ up to a 7.
Primi is just holding that Tanania at the moment. He's never been
लंका तो लग चुकी है. 7 बजे तक
your boys back in play.
लेकिन problem क्या मालूम है? ये
You got to be hunting things early as Talon there, and they're just not able to. So 7-5, is that, are they going to be comfy enough in that scoreline, in the deficit variety, instead of the lead?
और दूसरा
the
problem ये है
attacking
कि
side that we've seen from Talon
पे.
thus far this stage.
तो अगर ये उठी गया यार तो मेरा गोटी गया.
जा जल्दी आके मैं हूँ.
In the lead.
अरे जाके जा.
अरे उतना HP
ये वैसे भी अभी half time होएगा ना.
RRQ, you would feel like they're going to be pretty happy. I mean, they would have been happier when they were 6-3 up to potentially run it even further. But they get the pistol round, they get the second round, they're going to be 9-5 up. You know, these are the moments where you really start to sweat a little bit of Talon.
like कर दो, we are very close to
I do definitely
10k
feel
likes,
like
baby.
getting the pistol round and that second
हो
round.
गया अरे 800 likes ही बचा है. Crazy भाई. 10,000 likes complete होने वाला है आज हमारा. आराम से 12,000 करेंगे likes को अब तो 10 भी नहीं और ऊपर.
Oh वो देखो PRX.
Oh, what is your preferred play
PRX
style?
बोलते.
Use all the time we have cautious play style. To be fair, I've seen a lot of rounds where time becomes an issue, and I hate it. So I'm holding the dub.
I actually went to the wrong side.
Oh, it happens.
Well, one way or another, double gaming might be something that Talon needs.
Harbor buff, please.
Yeah, we don't want another tail meta, do we?
Not really. Although with the way that Crazy Guy piloted it just the other week, it still might be...
मेरा alternate वाला था.
A tailored pocket pick here and there, but nothing too common.
It comes down to this pistol between both teams.
It's a crucial one for both of them. Talking about the Sheriffs a little bit earlier, Cruz, Killer, and Thai all picking them up.
अबे नहीं बे क्यों?
W बोलते W. The only one on the side of RRQ.
Jit Boys 2 frag निकालेगा.
Quick with the recon as well. RRQ just looking for the plant. Talon, no real retakes getting set up unless Jit
Left
Boys.
take बाबू सब थोड़ा चले जाएंगे.
Now as well, slowed completely.
Gonna get that plant. Already a stark difference in just having a good lead.
ये होगा ना, अब ये लोग लड़ेंगे ना भाई, अब ये लोग लड़ेंगे.
Even with
हाँ, अब ये लोग लड़ेंगे बे.
Weaponry, it's not going to be successful. The positions from RRQ are just way too strong. Jemkin on this slide off angle will be able to connect at the end. Thigh, ooh, it's not too bad on the swing until Manya comes back up for the reaction though, and that will be RRQ with the pistol.
Yeah, they're going to be able to, well, you'd assume, extend this lead a little bit further. Just coming into the memory as well, right? Seeing the scoreline here from Cruz sitting on 3 kills. The game that they last played on Icebox against Paper X, he topped for them on 28. He was shooting like crazy. Primi was up there, Thai was up there as well, both hitting 20s. And it is just very different at the moment in the server right now on this map for him. When you think about as well, you know, the first 2 maps, he's getting stuff done. Corrode 2. In with the team.
Just suddenly MIA on this attacking half, but now onto the defense, hopefully different.
Still though, energy lao. Yellow chai, 250 per cup, excuse me.
Eventually going to recognize that there's a close killer from the drone.
Decider map
the drone does draw the attention away. The rest of the team knows that there are multiple targets. Gonna avoid all of that.
यहाँ पे 7 बज रहा है इधर.
हाँ बे, टाइम का फास्ट जा रहा है.
मैं just realized किया.
हाँ बे.
The higher weaponry as well, but it's the one of the lesser ones to get things started.
Shot मारा bro Moni.
As well as a reveal too. Trying to break away at that tile on the wall, but it's still a successful plant for RRQ.
Should assume they can protect this one quite easily. Just the classics.
Should be stock and standard as the snake bite comes in as well. Talon have no other option.
भाई मोने अलग खेल रहा है भाई.
Yet is on a tear.
बावला हो गया.
Sexy खेल रहा है.
Just kill all left and the whole team goes hunting.
बहुत प्यारा खेल रहा है मोने.
That's going to be the second round. Nicely navigated for RRQ, flawless in the fashion, and now we'll get the buy for Talon to see how the defenses are going to be played. And I think my interest is actually going to be on the side of RRQ to see maybe how clean they can make this attacking side for them as well. Give them all of the momentum to try and set the sunset.
I mean by language.
They're going to look for a little bit earlier on. They're going to toy with the rotations. They're going to maybe even try and just bully Cruz a little bit, who is seemingly not able to hit shots in this map. These things happen in a game of Valorant, where you've got a, you know, quote-unquote weaker member, and Cruz is on an island, straight in towards it though, and he finds 2. Okay.
That's adequate. It is a prime position to defend, and he does not his job.
It was 66% of his kills before this round.
One hell of a statistic, Komodo.
Plant down. All available still for
ये मैच जो जीता वो पेरिस जाएगा ना. ये सीरीज जो जीता मतलब अभी बेस्ट ऑफ 5 है. अभी तो जिस हिसाब से लग रहा है आरआरक्यू जीत रहा है. तो लास्ट मैच एक और मैच होएगा बेसिकली.
And a lockdown from Xfero as well. This is where things do start to get a bit problematic for the timing for Talon on this retake.
As well as Monyet's position still has the snake bite to work off of. He's anticipating for players to work into him, but the lockdown has him covered. So some safety as he hops back away. Tries to work with the clock. Talon trying to make their move. They feel the pressure. Up onto yellow. Xfero plays hide and seek. That's the round.
There's just no time. That is a bonus round that goes the way of RRQ. They get in, and there's just so much crucial time bought by the wall, by the lockdown as well. You just have to wait that one out. And the kill's not really being, collected upon early enough. Cruisers too just goes by the wayside.
नहीं इसीलिए एक लड़का स्टार्टिंग में लिखा था मॉडल भाई गोरे क्यों लग रहे हो अब समझ आया.
They really started to get on in, and by then the mollies were already on the spike.
Yes, हाँ वही मैच बोल रहा हूँ. हाँ जो मैच जीतेगा
Chop with how that one has played out.
वो जाएगा
champs.
Bonus round into another buy, so it's not weak by any means after this, despite losing everyone.
My God.
Cruz goes for the same position again. Some cover.
कितना बुरा timing हुआ है.
And the Hunter's just going to be on towards Jip well. Finished off swiftly.
अभी वो लोग को save करना पड़ेगा. है option.
Okay, slight curtain fall and Thai will find a shot. It's a Guardian though. He's going to need so much more. RRQ playing some sneaky positions from behind around the wall as well.
मेरे जैसा फेंका रे.
Oh, and it's just a straight shot from Crazy Guy.
And then you just got to pull that one, or you got to try and get a res out, and you got to get a quick retake on.
Oh, there's Primi. So maybe going for the res after all.
RRQ already champs में Talon जाएगा ना champs.
Talon जीता तो जाएगा.
Have the wall to work off of, but the position's too hot. Monyet and Crazy Guy will just pepper them.
बोला था मैंने RRQ ही जाएगा.
Feels like there's no pressure for RRQ in that sort of position as well. The 4 versus 2, they can just pop in and out.
Talon जीता तो जाएगा.
PRX.
Make your aim just
PRX तो भाई ज़माना.
अबे ये मैच जो जीतेगा वो नहीं जाएगा. ये मैच जो जीतेगा वो कल फाइनल्स खेलेगा PRX के अगेंस्ट.
नहीं Talon जीतेगा champs.
Oh हाँ सॉरी टॉप 2 दोनों जाएगा. तो तीनों ही टीम मतलब सिर्फ टैलेंट का मुश्किल है. डबल टाइम जीतना पड़ेगा उन्हें.
टैलेंट को ये मैच जीतना ही पड़ेगा.
हाँ मालूम है समझ गया. हाँ
वैसा है. अगर ये हारा तो चैंप्स में जाएगा और जीता तो चैंप जाएगा. और PRX वहाँ पे मांडी मार के बैठा है.
That's exactly what they're doing with their utility right now as well. Thai burned down to 18 HP.
RRQ already qualified PRX or Talon.
What was that shot?
Well, he's trying to give a statement towards Jemkin that it's his era now. Currently in this map, it's not looking like it.
RRQ,
in this jet battle.
PRX और एक और कौन सा टीम है जो qualified है?
No sir.
Oh
RRQ
my God.
with the discipline to hold it down.
It's the anticipation at the moment. RRQ are in the minds of Talon, knowing that in these deficits they have to go and hunt, they have to try and find these kills, and they're just going patient, they're going silent. They're holding the lines and they are so rapid to get the shots out.
Setting those traps, playing the mind games. And once again, Talon feel the need to make a move.
T1, oh fuck.
I mean, in this sort of situation as well, where you've gone for the force call as Talon.
Correct.
You're not rezzing the body behind Orange as Primi.
ये कैसा skin है?
Holding on to that ult.
बताओ Primi का skin का दिक्कत हो रहा है.
It just doesn't exist.
पता नहीं.
Completely forgotten about it. RRQ will be happy to take advantage. Time shot into sight. Spike planted.
Cruz has just pulled out his snake spike at the wrong time when RRQ called go.
And now it's Monyet marking onto it as well. Primi looking to take some shots. Will that really be enough? The spike is still on aim.
Result, really? Money's not too much of a problem. They do find him in the end. And Tai now arrives to the site.
Welcome to the Jinx tree.
Yeah, there's just not much time left anymore. We go on for the stick. Cloudburst. 3 tangos off to the other end. And of course, the white circle will envelop soon enough. Jemkin taking the last kill.
यहाँ तक
RRQ
आने के
up to
बाद
another
reverse
match point.
Crazy bro.
7 of them
यहाँ तक आने के
as
बाद
well,
reverse
to be
sweep
precise,
reverse
and well, that's what they
sweep
ended the
मतलब
first half on.
If
7-5.
RRQ wins, DRX
Being
qualifies. If
flawless on this
PLN wins,
attacking side
PLN.
from them
अच्छा.
currently.
basically
They
Talon
have
के
a
लिए ही
massive overview on how things are playing
उनका
out
उनके
on
हाथों
this
में है
map of Icebox, and that's why you'll hear from Pilsky over on the desk.
they
It's
have
a little bit
their own
worried
hand.
with the way that Corrode went coming in towards Icebox. Feel like Talon had to potentially close it out before we got here in the 3-0, maybe the 3-1. If they could come out with something here, you know, with the Paper Rex game that they play. But we're not seeing that performance whatsoever.
ये मैच लेकिन ऐसा लगा कि एकदम
Just as Pilsky mentioned as well for Talon,
One-sided
if it's
होता
not
है.
ये ज़्यादा ही
fast,
one-sided
it
होगा.
might be never. RRQ has the res.
Yep, that's how you use it, Primi.
Read it and weep. Learn. Still though, high out with the Blade Storm. He's trying to hold on to this space.
मत करो यार मत करो भाई
He's trying to go for the space, and he's just going to do it individually as well. So yes, he
shot
gets the kill.
shot
But he pays the damage price for it, tagged by Outlaw.
No reaction means it's a rotation back over onto B. Talon are fully aware. Killua able to land a shot. Square on, and RRQ continues to press forward.
The pit is available for Monyet, however, Quack. And if you get that plant down over
Right,
at
yellow,
this
yellow,
side, you could
arre,
stretch
arre,
that
arre,
one
arre,
out.
arre.
2 versus 5 now. And that probably makes you not use it.
Yeah, the snake bite goes through. It's a perfect decay.
ये अगर
Monyet
मोने clutch
only
कर
in with
दिया
an
तो हम-
outlaw. So
मैं
feels
यहाँ
the
पे ही
pressure, feels the need to back off.
मैं नंगा
Tries to
नाचूंगा.
look for a line, and he will find a couple of shots, but Talon with the numbers
Premi
will
bhai zinda hai jab
overwhelm.
tak.
Still though, it's only up to a 6.
Yeah, they've got
जी
a
भाई,
mountain
Wings
to
बोलता है,
climb
मैं
in
यही
this
बोल
one, and they do not have
You.
any gear. It's barehanded at the moment. And maybe along
जिनकी
this
का बताओ
journey, they'll
जिनकी का
find a
कुछ
couple
नहीं
of
है.
tools.
They cannot qualify.
But it is going to be early discussions before we get any idea that this comeback is going to be doable on this map. That's just a drop in the ocean for them.
Audience देखो भाई.
Far too early.
1 out of 7.
You speak of tools,
दोनों
but
बच
he
गए.
still is on this ult.
बच गए? हमें डर था
Technically
क्या?
didn't need
वही
it in that
भाई.
round. So you give him a bit of a
हमें
pass.
भरोसा
The
है.
pit, though, over at the B side of the map where nobody lurks.
Wings
Wings
Yeah,
अगर
RRQ
Talon जीता तो तू इधर
all
ही.
contained around
अगर
this
ये
नहीं,
गेम,
site.
ये मैच.
नहीं, नहीं. कर सकते.
Crazy guy. Shoulder checking out.
कर सकते.
Killua.
6 राउंड गैप है मतलब टेक्निकली देखा जाए तो सारी
हाँ, तो दो-
गन राउंड जीतने हैं.
चार
दो
things
एक
up.
दो ही.
Forward position.
अरे 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 सबकी प्लानिंग की अम्मा बयान हो गई.
Really precarious
Yeah,
spot.
भर का इनको.
Try to set up for
फोटो
the
खींच
wall.
गया.
Oh, just dodge the utility and regain the position.
अरे यार प्रेमी.
You've still got options for RRQ here. And that's just going to be hold mid for Xfero and dispatch of the other Killjoy.
प्रेमी को क्यों लग रहा है ऊपर कोई नहीं आएगा?
Still waiting for that contact. Spots it out.
उसका
Oh.
ऊपर का एंगल जेट
It's all reactive from Talon at the moment, not proactive.
देख लिया.
They're not enough. They might have everything set up, but it's just the utility baited out.
And you're
मार
going to slot
कसम.
Xfero in through
वो पूरा
kitchen.
घुस गया है. ले.
Unexpected position, a gap in the comms of Talon. They don't care that there's a pit in B main at the moment. They've got so many options and to still get into the site and
लग गए
play
भाई.
reverse style.
रिवर्स स्वीप लग रहा है चाहे.
No worries at all.
And there's their pit.
God, control
And it might end right here as well. Primi finally going for the res. But to what avail, Komodo?
Bamboo,
Cruz,
RRQ
he's got
with
just
the
a
win.
judge. There's no range on that. Monyet with the pit up as well. And the spike
और
is ticking
एक बात
away.
बता,
And that
वाइपर
lockdown
बीट है
eventually
ना.
does go out, and now
I'll
you just
para
kind
bhi.
of put your Nikes on and run at them.
मुंबई में कौन है?
Oh, run,
अरे
Primi,
B for
you've
बोरी
got
वाली.
to. Kilo goes in for the swing.
W.
Xfero makes a great hold. And you're just down to thigh. Tries to make a go for it. Cruz beginning to make his move, but Monyet spots it out. Jemkin with the final.
RRQ with the win.
RRQ
baby.
भाई और एक
warpath
मैच.
to the
Reverse
final
sweep.
map.
Easy
13
for
to 6
RRQ, easy for
That is
RRQ.
a convincing
Aura,
amount
aura,
to
chat.
come out from them, which means this best of 5 does go the
W
distance. We had some
bolte.
clean ones from them at the beginning of this series, but it feels like
Chat
they
full
are just
पागल,
all
full
out
पागल हो
of
रहे थे यहाँ पे
steam.
लोग.
A little break now for them to try and
और
find
ये
some coal
भाई
to
क्या
restart
vibe
that
है
engine
मोटर,
because
देख तो
they
पीछे एक बार.
absolutely need it.
वो लोग
Otherwise
walkout
it's going
कर
to be
रहे थे.
देख रहा हूँ ना इधर
RRQ
walkout.
who are just going to choo-choo off into that sunset.
Yeah, Yeah, looking to go for the
Bro, defense.
Maybe make a better seeding in towards champs.
सही ना.
Otherwise,
Penguin के ऊपर ऐसा लग रहा था खुशी है.
where Manyet and Jet
बंदे
can
करेंगे.
work
रुको
this
chat,
entire
break
first couple
time.
of maps. Here they are, on towards Icebox, 20 kills each.
Monyet ends with 21 kills. How many rounds was he just on 0 for at the beginning before he gets that
फातिमा को बोल
ace,
सकते हैं,
right?
नहीं खा सकते. हाँ, बोला उसने.
Quite a number until that one yellow play.
देखते हैं.
Bit of a head scratcher for Talon for sure, but the momentum certainly shifts into the favor of RRQ right now. And we just need to see a big reset. It's really good to see though for RRQ that their trading and their coordination and their awareness is just, you know, still stepped up onto this map in the depth of this series as well, right? We also talk about having best of 5 depths. Talon not played those with the rookies as well. These are the moments that can absolutely, you know, make you shiver at the moment with this crowd as well. You can get locked in towards a mindset that we really need to not see from them. So maybe we need David to step in and get a little bit of this performance coach action to assist them right now in this little break. Because you certainly need to do that coming in towards this next map, I definitely feel.
Yeah, really big possibility. I mean, best of 5, it's a whole new arena for them. And at the same time, Sunset, again, a big question mark. Not the best performances against DFM. We're going to toss it back over onto our desk to talk this up.
We are going into a map 5 here. Talon and RRQ here on our lower finals. How could we think that this would end any which way? These two teams have brought the fight to the LaLa Arena in Tokyo Bay.
Oh man, if you think it's a fast day, then you're not really watching enough Pacific. RRQ go the distance every single time, and today is no different. Very, very dominant performance on them on this Icebox. I think the key stat, I spoke about this in the pregame, but Talon only with 5 out of 10 of their post plants. The retakes have been so good for RRQ.
Yeah, absolutely. They looked in their comfort zone on that defense. Unfortunately, Talon, despite the fact that they're usually pretty comfortable on attack, just didn't turn up to this game of Icebox. Yep. I'm getting extremely concerned for their chances at qualifying for Champions Paris now that we're into a 5th map, a map that previously wasn't great for them against DFM, honestly. So we'll have to see what they're going to come up with. But RRQ, I mean, these guys are just so resilient. You have to call them the comeback kings at this point, because every single time they are down, they are never out. They're always able to come back into these series and string these rounds together, string these maps together from an 0-2 deficit, a 5-7 deficit on that 3rd map. They could have just given up, but here they are. They're on the precipice of winning this series now.
It's like they thrive on doubters. The moment you count them out is the moment that they gather all of their strength together and start mounting that comeback. I mean, this has been so sick to watch. We're going to head towards that map 5, essentially a best of 1 for Talon now to make it to champs. RRQ looking to deny that and get their good friends over at DRX in there.
Oh my gosh, you just saw that. Primi putting up the numbers on the battle stage. Yep. However, it just wasn't enough. You just couldn't feel the same energy that Talon have in the first 2 maps. Where are they now, right? Because in RRQ, I think the most dangerous thing that I saw from RRQ was when they stepped on that stage beginning map 4, you saw Xpharaoh.
Yeah, he's
hyping up the crowd.
He lives for these games.
That is so dangerous because he knows that the crowd is on their side. He knows they have this in the bag.
Yeah, you can hear the crowd chanting for RRQ here in the LaLa Arena. Both teams have some support here, but you could see map to map to map, the RRQ fans definitely getting louder, and you could tell that RRQ is thriving off that energy to be able to complete this comeback, which is just beautiful to watch, because on the bigger stages at times in the past, that's where RRQ has faltered, but it really feels like here in Pacific, after that stage 1 win, and now that they're starting to work their way through this lower bracket, starting to work their way through the reverse sweep in this series, they've got all the fans behind them and they've got all the energy that they need.
Ooh, spoilers there, Pilsky. Not quite yet. But you can definitely tell the confidence from RRQ here, especially in the retakes. They just knew that they had that, and they would just take the fights because they know that they were going to win.
Yeah, we got some replays. We'll talk you through this a little bit, but this is exactly why I felt so good about RRQ heading into this map. They really understand the protocols. They know how to get... Really what you want to look to do is you want to get 1 pick, move back, give them the space, and go for that retake when you have tools like the bubble. You have the wall to be able to put a stop for it. So I just want you to show a little bit about what happens here is when you get that pick, you then move back, give away all of that space because you don't need it anymore because you have everything that you need to launch that retake.
This is the bread and butter for RRQ. Get Jemkin on an info line with the op. You see him staring down B long, a big A stack, pushed away by Talon, but RRQ have a protocol for this. It's immediately replied with a pit straight from rafters. They're able to play the retake extremely well from there. They let Talon have all of this space behind the lockdown and then pick them when they try to go for the plant, and then exactly like you said, Morgan, give all of that space to Talon, play hands off, wait for more mistakes, and complete the retake flawlessly.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. You can tell, I mean, we just got to talk about this from Monya real quick. This ace was absolutely insane. He's a big game player as well. He's stepping up when they need him to.
He didn't have a single kill, and then he comes out with 5. He has 4 bullets left in the chamber and taps the last player down. Monya, by the way, guys, changed his crosshair going into this game. He changed it to the Marco crosshair on Icebox and goes, I am Marco, and then drops 21 kills.
Well, it worked.
Yeah.
It worked, sure. He's still channeling that DRX right there. DRX still has a presence in this game, apparently.
I mean, he diffed Marco the last time they played, so, like, I don't know.
Marco should be using his crosshair.
Marco. He can't, he's not in the bloody tournament anymore.
But I mean, I think the big reason why we want to highlight these retakes so much is because we call them the brains trust of Ewok and Warbirds right behind that scene. They know how to play this map. They understand that macro so well, and it's bled down into this team now. This is a team that's full of protocols that understand how each other play because they're so experienced, and that's their biggest asset now moving towards map 5.
We talked about the IGL matchup before we even went into this series. I felt like RRQ was calling circles around Talon in that game. They had the much better macro. They were playing, I mean, it's a mirror matchup. It's about who executes the comp better, and it was unanimously RRQ.
Yeah, absolutely. And we keep pointing it out on the Pacific desk back in Sangam, right? How Crazy Guy is just the loudest presence there. He's just so commanding that you can actually feel him all the way up where we were in the analyst desk. This is a much bigger stage, and suddenly that presence is so important for the team because there's so much going on. There's so many distractions. You need to be sure that you are, you know, basically shepherding your entire team, and he has that much command. That's so important in this.
I mean, in my mind, there's no coincidence that he joins and then RRQ suddenly becomes so great in the clutch, suddenly becomes so brilliant at these comebacks. He is a leading force in this team, and he's only got one more map left to prove it now.
Oh my gosh, this must be so validating for him as well to be able to get this chance on a stage like this. But we are down to our final map. Talon need to win this. This is their qualifying map into Champions Paris. If they lose this, they will be kicking themselves. They were up by 2.
Talon, I mean, exactly like you said, they had an opportunity to 3-0, but looking at Sunset here, it's a map they only played once. Thai was on the Neon, he looked extremely uncomfortable on it. They conceded this map to DFM earlier on in the competition. As for RRQ, it's a map where they play Jemkin on the solo waylay, similar to what you saw on Icebox there. He is going to be playing the solo duelist. They have a little bit more of a util-heavy comp with the double E-net, one of the only teams still backing themselves at the breach, particularly in this region. I know it seems to play in other regions, but for RRQ, they're very comfortable on this map. We thought on this attacking side that they will start on them complete that 2 and 10 comeback against Gen G in this lower bracket run. They are feeling very hot on Sunset right now, and for Talon, they haven't played it in ages, and I don't know what they're going to come up with.
Frost, if you can hear me, pull a comp swap. Now's the time. Get techie with it. Surprise RRQ. That's what they need to do in my mind. If you come into this straight up, I think RRQ have every advantage.
Yes, I'm sure that's what Frost is saying. Like, this is our qualifying map. I need to know what Big Time says.
Yep.
I need to know.
Frost, call me. Call me, man.
It's not even a comp swap. You know, this is all about pressure. This is all about rookies potentially conceding a reverse sweep to a team like RRQ that is so resilient. I'm extremely concerned for Talon, and I need to see them come into this map really strong and show that fire that they started the group stage with, that they started this series with, or they are cooked here and they are not going to Paris.
This is peak pressure for Talon right now. This is absolute peak for them. They need to win this. So I think we need a bit of a breather ourselves as we take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going into map number 5.
you wings. Red Bull gives you wings. Red Bull gives you wings.
We are back with another live stream.
It's about competition, pure
Huh?
happiness. Like a crazy
That's it?
experience. We're making history. It means so much to us. It's good to be back.
भरना है? भरती तो वो थी।
The beauty of gaming is it doesn't matter who you are. And as long as I'm good enough. Everybody's getting a 4K.
Chat 10K likes करो जल्दी. By actual में हो सकता है. Actual में is like believable. माधव भाई पहले दोस्ती करेंगे यार, ऐसा नहीं यार. क्या वाइब है भाई क्राउड का भाई.
अभी आएगा देख.
हाँ क्या? चले. Shinpai Muyo. And then the Shinpai Muyo. Hey, Shinpai Muyo. Hey, Shinpai Muyo. And then the Shinpai Muyo. Crazy है ना vibe?
क्या चीख रहा है ऑडियंस?
Noise cancellation से हम लोग को cancel होके साउंड हम लोग को सुनाई दे रहा है. इतना heavy वो है. Wingman कपड़ा साइड में रखा. Wings versus Mortal लफड़ा. Let's go Valo.
भाई
लफड़ा नहीं है.
वो बता देता हूँ मैं जिनको चैट में लग रहा है कि हमारा शो मैच है, वो नहीं है कुछ ऐसा.
हाँ ऐसा कुछ नहीं.
हाँ बस इतना बता देता हूँ. कल there is not gonna be any show match tomorrow.
It's a wingman. क्या बोलते हैं?
Wingman thingy है वो. It's a story around.
आया कैसे यहाँ?
वो wingman आया कैसे वही है normal like जो first हुआ था ना, तो first वाला उसमें कि उसी का कंटिन्यूएशन है ये. कोई वो नहीं है. लाइक कुछ लोगों को रील के चैट में लग रहा है, लाइक कमेंट किया है कि वो भाई शो मैच, बट ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. शो मैच नहीं है. लाइक मिसगाइड नहीं करना चाहता, वरना हम लोग अति एक्साइटेड होते ही आपको पता ही चल जाता है उस चीज से.
वो तो हम लोग छुपा भी नहीं पाते पहले दिन.
हाँ वो तो हम पहले ही
70% win rate on
10K likes करो भी लीक्स के लिए. कौन सा लीक्स? कुछ लीक्स
अब
भाई हो गया भाई.
Sticking to what has
जो
been
भी तुम
working
लोग
for
कल
them on
दिखाई देगा.
Sunset. They've been having their reps
But
on
show
them
match नहीं
recently
है,
and only
100%.
just faltered to T1 in their last game. But T1 are
Feeling bad for
excellent
Talon.
Sunset
They can
team, to
still
be
bounce
fair.
back.
Yeah, I mean, this
Just
cannot
one
get
game.
any
No, all they
closer.
have to do is
Talon
reset.
have to win this map if they want to go to
Just
Champions in
win this
Paris.
map and
RRQ looking to deny
go to
that,
champs.
take that opportunity away and give it to the RX.
100th map for Jemkin, and
एकदम
what a
धीरे-धीरे
stage
करके
to do
अंधेरा
it
कर
on
रहे
here.
हैं.
Jemkin
Started
का
his
100th
career
map है.
in the Japanese
क्या?
scene, and now he's going to be playing a map 5 to deny Talon Champions qualification.
Talon
Ooh,
जीतेगा
a
लग रहा है
homecoming
यार.
indeed.
मेरे को भी
All
लग
those
रहा है
signs of
भाई.
that is right, Talon fans and RRQ fans all alike. This
भाई
is
कुछ
it.
जीते
Going
या नहीं
into
जीते,
map
दिल तो
number
जीत
5.
लिया.
Do Talon
Respect
qualify for
my friend.
Champions Paris,
Respect तो
or
जीत लिया
do
भाई.
RRQ take this all the way to the grand finals? We're gonna toss it over one
भाई
more time.
शोर
स्टेज
देखो.
देख भाई, स्टेज देख भाई. ये जो है ना, ये हम लोग को दिख रहा है पूरा.
This is what it comes down to.
ये सब
The
ये
final
ऋतुजा एंड ऑल
map
ऊपर बैठ के यही सब देख रहे. पिंकी, ऋतुजा,
that makes it
अंकी
through.
ऊपर बैठ
view.
के
Will be
फुल
RRQ
व्यू.
to make a
एक
return to
साथ में
another
एक बार
grand
सिंह के
final.
साथ सुनाई दे रहा ना
There's
तुम
going to
लोग.
be
क्लैप
such emotion
अपना डीले
from
में
people
नहीं
in
पे
the
एक्चुअल
crowd,
में.
from people watching this one, but more
क्या vibe है ना?
from the 10 players in the server.
Crazy
Let's
vibe.
go.
Coaches
Igza.
sitting not too far away. Map
अरे ये क्या
number
दिखा रहे हैं?
5 for our lower final here between Talon and RRQ.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
All
That's
Good
starts
good
start.
start.
toward this B site where Primi is looking for a challenge on the Sage. The full utility is
Chal,
here, the
Primi,
destruction
chal.
of the camera, but he's looking early.
Oh shit.
Chal
diya bhai. Chal bola.
उसने भी ding मारा ना.
हाँ, ding दिया.
Coming up from RRQ, smokes out towards Bova, and look at the hold that Jemkin gets.
Deep space. Reveal for nothing.
It's quickly concealed away from the utility.
सब लोग एक ही
That's one
जगह से
hell of a
RRQ
crossfire that you can play. He still
Not
has
possible.
the saturate. Tosses it out at the right time, right place. Look for the shot, and he will connect. Killua with just a sheriff.
क्या
And
slow
3
किया बे
targets to
Jemkin
work
ने bro.
through. Progression smoke. And look at what they're doing, hiding right around inside of it. Can Killua react fast enough? No, sir, not today. A teammate from RRQ when they pick another pistol
Reverse sweep क्या chat?
That's going to be very important for them.
लग रहा है.
You would feel
भाई
they've been
बुरा लग रहा है
lacking
लेकिन
them
Talon के लिए.
Shit, बहुत बुरा लग
here
रहा
and
है.
there.
भाई वो लोगों ने पहला दो मैचेस जो डोमिनेट किया था ना
और उसके बाद
That was
तो
honestly
जैम्स
तू
इतना
तू
नजदीक
तू
था.
मेरे को क्यों लग रहा है तू सार्कास्टिक हो रहा है?
मैं RRQ की साइड पे हूँ. लेकिन मेरे को बुरा लग रहा है क्योंकि RRQ ऑलरेडी क्वालिफाइड है.
हाँ.
तो वो लोग इतना आगे ना RRQ वाले बोले कि तू नहीं
no
आना.
less. And it's where they start
दूसरा
here
टीम आएगी.
to try and have the lion's share of numbers. A composition that needs no changing for them. They know how to play this one to facilitate Jemkin getting in, who is now online in this server as well.
I mean, it was on this map that RRQ completed that 2-10 comeback against Gen G. This is what started it all. This is where it ends as well. Talon, on the other hand, this composition, rather similar to the one that they just played on Icebox, and the performance there was lackluster. Experiment on the Sheriff, cages up, runs back into safety.
मारा भाई.
And that's one of the problems that I
My
feel like for Talon. Don't tell me he's going to
God.
get this on 2 HP, by the way.
No shot.
Usually just give it to him. No, that's where I actually have a bit of problems with Talon, just as the plant, you know, will come down and end.
The problem है
Cruz
कि ये
at
लोग
the
बस
moment on the
3
Viper
guns से ये
again,
लोग next round भी
finding a lot
वो
of
कर
worrisome
सकते हैं.
timing on Icebox. You know, is that going to be map dependent? Is it going to
यहाँ तो
be
Mortal by
okay,
भी jinx निकले रे बाबा.
come this next
Excuse
round
me.
where the
Hey.
guns will be in their possession?
Hey, welcome.
We have to wait and see because we, you know, have a very small sample size recently on this map because it's not really played by Talon. They've got the one installment of it. It was lost.
Chat और तुम लोग को
Didn't really
सबसे
have,
बेस्ट बात पता है क्या?
too much meat on it
ये स्ट्रीम
despite
का
the 13
इतना
to
भी
9
सारा
loss.
ओवरलेज है ना.
Up against
हम
DFM.
लोग के नीचे नाम, नीचे
And of course, it
बैनर,
was Jetboys playing on the Viper. Cruz was
पूरा
on the Omen.
A
They've
to
switched that
Z
one up for this
सब
new composition that they
कुछ
come
बना
out
के
with.
दिया हुआ है. मेरे को सिर्फ यहाँ पे
Maybe
आके
on the
स्ट्रीम
Sage
की
instead of
डालना
the
था.
deadlock. Like,
That's
I
it.
liked the competition. I get the idea for them.
सिर्फ आके स्ट्रीम की डालने
They're
का था.
changing it up in
अब
towards
बस best
RRQ
करना
right now, who, you know,
ये
very
level
good
मारा है
control
ये level
on
of
this
production
attacking
है
side.
भाई.
Still know what to do on this defensive side here and there as well. So is the Sage
अरे, अरे,
better?
अरे,
Is the
जल्दी
deadlock better? I don't really know.
क्या बोल रहा हूँ? मोने भाई?
No ace, by the way. But now we've got the
Crowd
guns
crazy हो
present.
गया, crowd भाई.
For everyone in the server as well, with these, you know, chopping and changing of the buys with the pistols and the proper primary rifles.
That's right.
This bonus round is not weak for RRQ.
अरे टाइमिंग.
अरे क्या मारा लेकिन.
We'll pick off the first shot.
Very unawares, Killua was how close in mid they already were.
I know exactly
And a neural theft in this round as well. Take
Oh,
your picking.
shit.
Do you want to go A? Do you want to go B? The second pulse of it is going to showcase a bit of a split up on that B site. The wall in towards main, but it's Boba at the moment that they want to drink the blood of Cruz.
Yeah.
Oh, and the position's quickly revealed. He's
Baap
way too low.
re
Separate from
baap.
Jemkin, and it's down to third kill.
He
भाई
has just such an
Jemkin क्या
understanding
खेल
of
रहा
how to
है?
use this waylay, doesn't he? From Corrode to here on Sunset, it's lights out on this round for Talon, and they might not even be able to
भाई
escape
क्या
with the weaponry because the
stunt
hunt
था
is
भाई
on.
लेकिन. क्या
Next
stunt
Pharaoh
था भाई. That was crazy
already
stunt by crazy
closing
guy.
the gap on where they're looking to
तो
save.
इसमें double crazy stunt.
Nose of a bloodhound. Aim not quite there this time,
मौसम
though.
कैसे
Jit
आपके
Boys
जैसे
will be
ही
able to hold,
थोड़ा सा
Talon
ठंडा
needing
रहेगा,
to-
थोड़ा सा ही.
sustain these weapons over onto the next round.
Well, it is not the start that they need on this final map. They have lost the momentum. Are they losing the confidence, though? Or is it just a case of RRQ stepping up to the team that we have come to know throughout this stage, and the hunt is still, of course, on. Jemkin now technically could argue for an ace. The stun is perfect.
It's a flash as well, but he just fires way off.
Oh my God, ace मार दिया.
Round 3, 5 kills.
मेरे को देखना होगा last 2 frags.
Bonus round में ace मार दिया bro. Bonus round.
Tries to do it, gets the 4, gets bested. But this time Jemkin will step up and get the ace.
ये तो क्या पूछता भाई तू और ये भी.
Is that in and of itself going to shake and rattle Talon?
Arre!
Certainly feels like it might. You think to how the first match started, and now just don't see him anymore.
Jemkin is the kill leader in this stage.
Whoa, and he starts off with quick execution. The rest of the team to follow up. The kills are good. Of course, it's an anti-eco. Talon just finding no joy whatsoever. Primi
लग गए.
trying to pull up a
लग गए भाई Talon के मतलब.
Tripwire in his face. Cruz flies up her side, but Xfero quickly trades.
It's not really going to do anything, is it, Primi now? Does he have a 1 versus 3 in him? It won't permit, you know, any res in this sort of scenario. If he gets it into a 2v1, he could bring out a buddy. It's just going to be the 3v1 and the recognition for RRQ that this round is secured. Just kind of note where Primi does play at the end. In this 4-0 start that they will find themselves,
thank you for the re-membership.
Every round that they gather gets them 1 step closer to the grand final, to that trophy contention again to defend. And now at the tail end of this round, Primi's good for 1. Oh, not enough.
The wall hastily deployed.
At least he baits out the paths.
Which, yeah. We'll give him that. You can hold on to the weapon though.
Just one yet.
The spike.
Just one yet will hold on to the gun, but with the 4 the money is still being
Bro, ये तो बहुत crazy.
How is the Josh there? Insane. The vibe is insane.
We start to wonder, Talon, what do you have for us when you're back with the buys?
Vibe is insane.
Timeout will
Chat,
come
we are
out
close to
here
10k likes in
for Talon,
330.
because they really do need to start to activate
अगर तुम लोग
on this defensive side. They need to come out with ideas. They need to come out with valuable plays.
And wouldn't that be the case? Timeout now called by Coach Frost and Jovi.
भाई coach का tilt हो रहा है. Coach क्या कर रहे हैं
यार? Need.
दिखाया था पहले.
Mentioned. There might be some pressure in a reverse
पहले दिखाया था,
sweep that
अभी
you
नहीं
need
दिखा
to
रहे.
pull off, but there's also a lot of pressure just to finish things off.
We think about the story that we've gone through so far. Every single game that RRQ have played, bar the initial T11, they've always risked elimination. They've always risked not going to Champions Paris. Every single game, they have had to put in maximum effort to try and get the opportunity to get another international representation after the faltering that they had at the previous Masters in Toronto. Not the scorelines that they wanted to come out with whatsoever. But they do the gauntlet run, they get their squad into Champions, and now they want to get into that grand final again. They have gone through these scenarios time and time again. Talon have not. Rookies on the roster, learning throughout the course of this year, trying to go from kickoff to stage 1 into stage 2, changing roles, looking for an identity. They've not played BO5. They've not played these crowds before. The rumbling under their feet is immense here. And they are roundless in map 5, losing momentum.
कल होगी वॉच पार्टी. कल वॉच पार्टी से भी ऊपर एक मेरे लिए होगी पर्सनली.
Kill up, being able to take down Jemkin. Out from the top of middle. It's a market play as well. Xfero trying to lurk through main. Cushy able to find one, but Cruz makes it a trade.
But can he get in towards the site to be able to stop them at all? Because this is going to be the reversal plant. Crazy guy switch lurk mode. Tie down again. 0 for 5 currently.
Messy round, but quickly brought back to normalcy thanks to RRQ. Crazy guy
सोच भी नहीं पा रहा है वो लोग कहाँ देख रहा होगा.
Jinboy still needing to rotate all the way through, but it's a 1v3 now. Oh, spotted.
It's just not going to happen, you would think. Set up a crossfire between Cushy Monyet. Crazy guy has a fault line at the ready as well from mid.
There it goes, flushed out into open position. Monyet will behead Jinboys. RRQ RRQ are most of the way fit.
13.
Well, these numbers for the rounds after the overtime there, when they kind of matter a lot. That's a big one for RRQ.
आपको क्या लगता है guys?
You start to wonder just a little bit with how this one is
By the way,
going.
मैच होने से पहले,
Should you
in
have
fact, half time होने से पहले 10,000 कर दीजिए likes. जितने भी लोग देख रहे हो, जल्दी से like करिए. We are so close to hit 10,000 likes.
Where would have ascent come in towards the veto? Perhaps if it's early, you got time later on in the series. Top heavy veto for Talon and for RRQ.
Not gonna lie,
run it back.
webcam needs quality
Type
upgrade.
Style. Big round with the buy for Talon. A bit of a spotting on towards Jemkin at A, but it's all absent by him. Everything is situated to this B site now for RRQ.
भाई वो बंदे ने क्या बोला? Not gonna lie, webcam needs quality upgrade.
Picks up the neural theft as well.
अभी नहीं किया upgrade.
Numbers
नहीं
also
लिया
work
ना
off
उसने
of, but
इसलिए.
will they actually get a successful retake?
They're going to have to, because they're just going to be given nothing in mid at the moment. Jemkin's just going to re-wrap in towards the B side through spawn.
Go back in towards that market angle. Spams from both sides, but a safe plant nonetheless for RQ. Hunter Fear gets ripped.
And what does Jemkin want to do with this little lurk at the moment? Maybe nothing, maybe he can't, because his teammates will just be dead. Killer up for 2, Cruz and Primmy in as well. And it is all Jemkin on this waylay.
Showstopper deployed.
Yeah, that's a 5 versus 1.
That's a flawless wala.
Just an added bonus.
For the moment.
Paint shells available as well. Jemkin just trying to do and find as much damage as possible. But nonetheless, Talon put one onto the board.
Well, they get one, but it needs to continue to steamroll, doesn't it? This map here.
Close.
Defensive side for Talon. I mean, it is a side that they are in, you know, the top numbers of Pacific in converting rounds for. Their attacking side is up there too, as opposed to the attacking side of RRQ. But remember, when it comes to this map specifically, the attacking side is one of the better ones. Guns again from the build-up of rounds. An early pit towards B main, but that's not even the initial intention of RRQ. Scanning up towards A, the refract popped, but gonna be utilized. A trap set.
And the scouting report will reveal that Jit Boys is into this corner. A trap play as well, but Jit Boys on the other side. 3 kills now. Too much.
An opportunity.
Oh, the fault line. Thigh tosses in the shells. He looks to plays a stronghold. Crazy guy looking for the frag.
बहुत अच्छा खेला भाई. ये वाला रेस देखा मैंने. ये वाला रेस देखा है लेकिन हर बार
वही मजा आता है पता है एक्चुअली.
घर का वेबकैम बोल रहा है वो.
Adjustments from RRQ that you would expect though on the back of that round,
इतना अपग्रेड तो नहीं हो सकता.
there's going to be counter adjustments from Talon from what they've seen. Hit down in play. B could be an item, but it's going to be a big lean towards this A side.
15-20 लाख करेगा. आराम से, आराम से.
Nades and slows. Ooh, elevation coming out from Brimmy.
Are they going to be able to find it? Jit Boys, he does indeed. But the trades are sensational from pushing.
नहीं वो अलग मारा.
Up goes the flash as well. The Prowler to chase RRQ. They smell blood in the water and they're going for it.
But everything is revealed on that neural theft now. Got to keep Cruz on the other side, and the resurrection that Primmy holds, well, that's just not happening to short.
Defensive positions absolutely weakened. Primmy's gonna walk into 3. Hit by the Rolling Thunder now, and that might as well be a free kill. There it goes. Just Jit Boys trying to hold out from the lane.
Thank you for the membership,
But he's alone. Ooh, crouched
अच्छा
down.
मारा.
Oh! First and the second kill. Crazy guy to refrag. Here comes Cruz. But he doesn't connect the shots. Crazy guy answers back in full.
Oh, that's a rough one for Cruz. I was questioning a little bit earlier. Is he going to be able to go back to, you know, the killing department that we've seen previously? Icebox was not there.
ले लिया.
And it's a matchup of the IGLs as well, Komodo.
Yeah, he gets the better of him, but I mean for Jemkin, right?
अरे डिनोको भाई, ये बिन्स की तरीका है.
Tariqa है. It had to be the saving grace of Jit Boys there. to find the damage. It gets traded.
यार ये हमारा कैमरा नहीं है, ये राइट का ही कैमरा है और बहुत ज़्यादा ही बाप वाला कैमरा है। भाई ये देखना।
Well, the rest of the brutality force is still coming towards him at the moment. He needs a bailout strategy.
कितना फंसा भाई वो?
With that, continuing to push up front as well. Nice, way too low, hopped around wildly. Killua looking for some angles, but they're not.
Bro, crazy guy क्या खेल रहा है?
Once again, the playmaker for RRQ. Is it going to have to be another timeout for Talon right now? That's 2 rounds in a row that they're not able to find. RRQ are just unrelenting here. If it's not the light speed,
by the way,
maybe it's the saturate.
बुरा तो लगा है, not gonna lie, NGL बुरा तो लगा है, लेकिन those membership पे मैं सारी गलतियां माफ कर देता हूँ, मतलब I am very down to earth.
It's gonna be Monyet. If it's not Monyet, you've got Crazy Guy leading up with 10 kills and only 3 deaths.
It's always somebody that can step up on RRQ. I think that's the big thing for them in what we've seen. Their build up during stage 2.
No, tomorrow.
We have to
मेरे को प्रीमी के लिए भी बहुत बुरा लग रहा है।
हाँ, मैं प्रीमी है, गोट है।
They have to be hungry for it. They have to be
adaptive. वही है, मतलब आज जीत जाता
तो
हक से वो लोग जाते।
Contest for some main presence, but now needing to back off.
It's not over until it's over.
Having spent some of his dashes.
अबे भाई।
It's a slight opportunity. There's a decent trade.
You've got the crawl up through B main currently though for Talon as well, so they should have the recognition to spot out what's happening at mid, see that nothing's there, and pivot their eyes all to the A site. You hear this elbow control at the moment to go up through the lane, and then to stretch out in towards the side, where again, you've got another good area effect ultimate. It was the breach shot last time, now it's the waylay.
Fully connecting on towards Jit Boys. No choice but to anchor down and hold. Xpharaoh walking onto the flank! Low HP, but he still survives. Jit Boys tries to make his move. TP's away into safety, but the spike still planted. Talon, they've got forces and presence here. Snakebite to try to deny some area. Flushed out of position, no. And it's going to be the trades on
भाई मोने अगर दूसरा अगर ले जाता ना मोने क्लच था वो ब्रो अच्छा था
A stray bullet, another stray bullet in the round from someone who could have potentially come out with that 1 versus 3. That is by no means a clean round for Talon. But oh my, is it a necessary one? They are chasing the 7-5. Remy being taken down, still with Rez as well.
Wow, बढ़िया मारा Jit Boy ने
How
यार.
many sensational flicks have we had? How many risk breakers have we seen?
Numerous all throughout today. Here we go again. Last 2 rounds in this first half, and RRQ are not slowing down yet.
Oh, they're going to put some punish on towards Cruz here. That Primi is in behind, so can't get out the wall, can't get out the slope, the door.
That almost 10 kills होने वाले chat. 150 चाहिए रे बाबा. 150.
Split his directive.
Oh, Primi.
All these rounds played past. Cruz is always been in his teammate spot. They know exactly where he is, trying to flush onto him. Rolling Thunder out into Bova, and it's Jemkin.
Oh!
Buy some attention away, refrex back, the spike.
Tie!
Oh!
timing.
Jit Boys to answer through, but still got to work through this Bova hold. Nightfall now coming in!
And Ty does have the showstopper as well. You think he has to use this here now.
Gotta find a launch pad. Monyet just repositions towards the back, and they have no earthly idea. Quick moves now necessary. Spot it out. Jit Boys might be able to make it happen. But it's just Monyet and Crazy Guy. Thighs to get it all the way through. Monyet goes in, and he finds the
He repositions himself with the from the shadows, courtesy of Kushi, removing the audio from his opponents with that nightfall. Coming in from behind. The spike isn't even planted for him at that point in time. You got a little bit of worry for RRQ at the moment too when they're scanned up.
transfer
देखो बे. It is held, and together they will trade to deny the spike from being defused.
और फिर टीपी के साथ जो अल्ट मार के
Gets the
मारा
frag on a Killua, gets the final.
Oh my god.
For for RRQ, and we are already straight into this next round. Immediate mid pressure and an attempted push from Chip Boys that does get traded.
Down mid.
Spike revealed at least.
Forward
It's crazy guy who was taken down, so
Good.
can rest easy that there won't be any
The
fault lines
controller
coming
gaya
soon.
Deploying drone.
Well, the res was used last round, remember?
मारेगा तो लगता है
Oh, and they nearly lined up from there.
दूसरे को मारा
Just went up for those duels.
क्यों
Jump
किया
in.
Exactly,
Where
जाने
the
वाला
किया था
Goes for the
एक और है वहाँ
quick
पे
peek.
कोई गन थी उस फिर भी
Get out of dodge with the light speed. You still got the numbers advantage in this final round as well.
Oh my god.
As Killua can pick up a gun on the back of that kill, use the Hunter's Fury as
वो
well
ऊपर
if
से
they
आएगा
need, but
देगा
Bushy
ओ नहीं दिया
himself
angles
got
खाली कर रहा था
ambitious.
हाँ
You would expect RRQ still have faith in
आएगा
Jemkin.
रीड सकते थे
Talon playing it
और
safe though.
जेमकिन ने क्लच किया था मॉडल बाय
We're gonna listen for a tap.
नहीं मैं नहीं नाचूंगा
हो जाए
नो
हो जाएगा
नो
हो जाएगा देख 10 के लाइक्स हो
30
जाएंगे
seconds.
He's got the spike
30
as well.
seconds left.
He
हो
can
जाए
go back here, he can go over towards
No.
A.
गाइस
Saturate
10,000
to
लाइक्स
play
कम ऑन
around
कम
him.
ऑन
We
कम
know
ऑन
how
कम ऑन
good
कम
he
ऑन
is
कम ऑन
around that.
ये राउंड खत्म होने के
one
पहले
piece
10,000 लाइक्स
utility.
कम ऑन
Now they hear the plan.
जल्दी जल्दी
The longer this draws on, the
Full
more
speed कर
utility
दो
that Talon
10,000
gets to
लाइक्स
deploy. Tries to obfuscate it with the
Clutch,
saturate.
bro,
And he
clutch.
manages to find the dome of
कर दिया
nine.
ले
Killua, do you have it?
शिट
Jemkin
Oh,
holding
shit.
this off angle as tightly as
shit.
possible.
Kill's position, I need to see if there's some hair follicle that is just stuck up a little bit there.
बच गया ब्रो
It's a fourth
क्रेजी
round that Talon will find,
But 8-4 is
RRQ
good. 8-4 is good
certainly
for RRQ.
made that look workable when Jemkin finds
बढ़िया
the
भाई
back on a tie,
क्या
jumping
बात
up
है
and
भाई
offering his head.
doable
The
for Talon
ambitious
considering
play
वो
in the
लोग को
beginning,
चाहिए
up through
but
mid,
good up for RRQ
multiple members of all squads too.
ये पिनिंग बात सुसु ज़्यादा आ रही है मेरे साथ
Still, nevertheless, it is the fourth found.
बट ये
And now we get to see it.
अरे
It is the
रे
head
गलत
indeed.
हेड दिख गया रे
It's
वो
that
एंगल से
POV
एडवांटेज
difference.
उसको ही है
हाँ
जो नीचे से आता है
हाँ
लेकिन उसके अलावा कोई भी एंगल से आएगा ना तो
Just
टाइम
erupting in shears, feeling that DRX
हाफ
might
टाइम होता
indeed
हुआ और
be the
यहाँ पर
fourth
बंक्स भाई के
representative of
10,000
Pacific.
लाइक्स भी कंप्लीट होते हुए
You have doubled up
W.
against Talon's score.
पहला अपना
Yeah,
स्ट्रीम
exchanging
वेल
paths
डन
now.
हमारा साथ
जापान
में पहला
से
स्ट्रीम
लैंड पे
See
10
what
के
traps are
लाइक्स
going to lay in wait with this breach of crazy
Congrats,
guys.
दो भाई
Timing
दोनों तो भाई
is
एपिसोड
gonna be
1
able to,
सक्सेसफुल
you know, really be pivotal
बहुत
here.
crazy.
इसी के
It's
साथ
something that
episode
you'll
2 भी
generally see him just
एक
locked
दिन
over
Mortal
towards
भाई
the A
बच गए।
side and dance with the
Oh,
phase.
hello,
Rotating
मैं नहीं नंगा
around.
नाचता।
Where is
Excuse
Jemkin
me,
gonna
गंदी
go
बातें
as
नहीं करते।
well? You've got slows and saturates and
अब तो
you know,
भरोसा है
seasons.
यार
You've just
10,000 लाइक्स
got such containment on this defensive side that we can
ऐसे
look
क्यों
to come
करते
in
हैं
मोस्टली
from.
हो क्या रहेगा
ऐसा क्यों करते हैं ये
ऐसा
लोग
अटकता नहीं है कभी
हाँ हो गया हो रहा है हो रहा है
Possibilities
हो
still,
रहा है
but it does not change the one thing that, yeah,
Ah.
well, might have some K-pop Demon Hunter
Good
references,
guys.
but
Good
Premi's
guys are क्या?
performance so far on this
Saja boys.
stage just leaves you wanting so much more.
I mean, technically Cruisers has as well, right? It's always a risk changing players' roles and agents.
क्या लीग सेकंड लीग
Especially coming in
कौन
towards
सा
map 5,
सेकेंडली कल
but they're looking to
दिखाई
do
देगा
something a little bit different. Is 4 going to be enough on that defensive side, changing up onto the stage
सेकेंडली
instead of the
कल
deadlock?
तुम लोग को
I think Kai
VCT
is
के
really
इसमें तुम लोग को
disconnected at the
दिखाई
moment.
देगा
He's
दिखाए
coming on
वही
towards
लीक
this
है
attacking side. This is where they have to try and set him
दिखाई
up
देगा
to
तुमको।
ओए
success.
भाई
Trying to at least,
दिया
they managed
और
to
दे
do
दिया
it
और
through
दे दिया
tiles.
कम बैक है कम बैक अब तो कम
2
बैक
kills so far,
Oh.
is hunting for
Come
even
back,
more Chip
clean
Boys.
comeback.
Bro, ये
Will
match
evaluate
बहुत
for the
interesting
rest of the
होने
team.
वाला है।
And
Bro,
Crazy Guy is
clean,
as well.
clean
I mean,
comeback,
generally over the A
clean.
side with that fault line, but just revealed.
Outside of the dark cover. And there it
क्लीन
is.
कम बैक है चैट
Pistol picked
Guys,
up by
this
Talon.
is gonna be exciting.
It's such an enormous weight.
जो गाइस जो लीक आप लोगों को 10,000 पे मिलने वाला था वही लीक हमने 5,000 के ऊपर ही दे दिया था 5,000 लाइक्स पे
Yes.
तो 5,000 लाइक का लीक ये था जो लोग अभी जुड़े हैं उनको नहीं पता है कल हाफ टाइम पे बिंक्स का होने वाला है एक इंटरव्यू ऑन द मेन स्टेज बिहाइंड यहाँ पे जहाँ प्लेयर्स खेल रहे हैं बीच में इसका एक इंटरव्यू होने वाला है वही होएगा ना यार पता नहीं मतलब होएगा जिधर भी होएगा लेकिन इसका एक इंटरव्यू होने वाला है
सब लोग देखेंगे ये जो भरा हुआ है ना ये
सब देखेंगे इसका इंग्लिश बिंगलिस देखेंगे कल सब बिंगलिस।
That's the current buy.
स्टार्टिंग क्या करने का arigato करना पड़ेगा।
arigato नहीं,
Stronger
konnichiwa.
holds after the next round, but
हेलो बोलने का।
हेलो क्या?
same time
Hello,
just don't
konnichiwa.
count out RRQ.
And in this sort of round as well, Xpero is just not putting the traps down. So
कुछ मत बोल, konnichiwa बोल, हाथ देगा, इससे ज़्यादा मत करना कुछ।
rounds later on with the trap that now goes away at the A side.
Show match नहीं है, ये सब लोगों को mistake लग रहा है guys, कल there is no show match.
Damage can be attempted.
अरे माया।
But still,
तो सारे लोग अंतिम में मार रहे हैं।
for another hunt. Just one player left, and that's Jemkin. Quick
हाँ वो पता है।
And a saturate that was nearly avoided as well.
Movement लेगा Jemkin का।
Talon will make it relatively clean.
They will indeed at the end, and they also want to just manage to get Kai closer towards that showstopper, so they'll give him the spike plant just at the tail end of that 1v1 away. My sort of questions do lie though, if you want to go and get that A, you're going to have to bait out the fault line, bait out the utility first before you even attempt to get it. What is on the back of that? Is this bonus round looking a little bit more mainstream from RRQ, where they're still kind of spreading out the map? Now we get the trap wire that goes over towards the B side of things, because you don't have a lot of dive ability from Talon, of course. They can be a little bit more a funnel show. So it's going to be some early utility over to this A side. Crazy guy holding that fault line.
And then the flash comes out. Crazy guy tries to stall and hold as much as possible off the fault line, but you've got KillMob playing lurk as well. Here comes Jemkin.
हाँ अच्छा ignore किया, वो जरूरी था। अरे
it's not going to happen right now. Sprays through the smoke. No res, of course. Primmy's got no.
3v3
It's also
भाई ये सिर्फ spam दे रहा है ऐसे ही।
Snake by
अरे इधर क्यों आया?
paint
चल
shells.
ठीक है।
You've got RRQ just lying in wait with utility.
अरे अच्छा वो साइड बैठता है। ओ नहीं इधर ही बैठा है।
And Ty wasn't prioritized on the plant.
Because of that, though, the showstopper does get connected. He finds the shot out to Jemkin and just rips it off. But Crazy Guy goes for a wall bang.
भाई HP देखो बे।
Into the corner as well. Will they check it? They do. He still finds a shot though. Down to the one-on-one. Cruz. He heard it. He will find it towards the back of Xpero's head. You got to feel your heart is just beating out of its chest in that moment.
Oh my God, ये क्या हो रहा है?
He's so low in HP.
Bonus round निकाल
chaos. And he catches Xpero looking the wrong way. It's the bonus round that goes towards Talon. And Cushy, as we see, looking the wrong way from the shrouded step. There's kills through the smoke. There's a Sharpie out from Ty. Had to use the showstopper there. Scare tactics, kill value. Bonus secured for Talon.
भाई जोर से मुक्का ना मार दे
हाथ क्या रहा पता चला हाथ यहाँ क्रैक गया खेल ही नहीं सकता
for another gun round.
Jams को किसी में हो भी सकता है ना
भाई ये बहुत important round है
ये
तो इको है
हाँ but फिर भी रे इको बहुत danger होता है देख बोला ना चल ठीक है मार्शल
but it's go time for Talon. They now know it's more kind of a stack towards the B side, so speed up a little bit over towards A. Hopefully dodge the C's, which actually catches a significant number.
ये जिट बॉय हमेशा उधर ही टीपी मारता देखा तू दो राउंड मतलब हर बार नहीं लाइक दो राउंड तो वही मारा
The spike gets planted.
अरे टाइमिंग मत करो भाई अरे मत करो टाइमिंग
भाई लग गए लग रहा है
Push into it. Still though, gotta watch out for both split angles. Cushy answers. Just Primmy left. Does he have it? He's been absent so far. But needing to step up into this final moment. Players towards the back.
मैंने बोला ना इको राउंड ही सबसे ज़्यादा गेम चेंजिंग होता है
bring out a thrifty for RRQ.
I mean, it's the same
इको राउंड में ये सब बीटी होता है पता नहीं इको में अलग ही हेड पड़ता है ना वो
and then they get
शेरिफ का
in the 4th round of the half. A bit of overzealousness thrown in there. Cruz with the Marshal by himself. The Sheriff's finding value. The stuns from Crazy Guy as well. You cannot count RRQ out even with lesser weaponry.
Sub Sheriff.
Crossfires, utility usage. Talon too hungry in that round, and we don't get equalization.
My God.
Chat 11 के likes हो सकते हैं
हो जाएगा 11,000 likes हो जाएगा. Come on guys, जितने भी लोग देख रहे हो सब लोग like करिए. This is gonna be a very interesting, very. अरे
They play the same positions as before. Another
buddy
aggressive TP out from Jim Boys, and it's two players that he quickly beheads. Xfero quickly trying to rotate.
ये क्या किया?
Jemkin fires up another shot.
अरे वो ठीक है बट
at the moment. We're behind each other.
भाई था क्या
Jemkin and
किया?
Xfero.
थोड़ा
Heavy hitters at the moment. The clutch.
ए बे.
Xfero.
एडवांटेज
Jemkin the kill leader.
तुम रखो.
The Cruz and Killua to see if they can bring
अरे रे. Oh, okay.
Manages to hammer through.
And the drone's going to
भाई
spawn out
क्या
Xfero.
टाइमिंग है ड्रोन का ब्रो.
Oh my god. Timing बे. What a timing. मजा आ गया भाई.
Immediately will shut you down, but we will not break your economy. So it has to be still full focus in this one by Talon. Unless it looks to be a little bit of a half-back, because there's some players a
भाई
little
ये
bit
प्ले जो था ना डबल टीपी का too good.
अलग-अलग डबल टीपी मार रहा है.
हाँ भाई crazy भाई.
सेम टीम पर डिफरेंस कर रहा है बे.
अरे बाप रे.
Still though, the team play from Talon does afford that this round. One more to tie things up.
Operator out for Jemkin. At the market line towards Tiles.
अभी एक ही प्रॉब्लम है वो है पेडल.
style one away from convergent pass as no one is in
पेडल तुम्हारा अपन हेडफोन उतार
camera. You can use a little bit later on from Xfero.
क्या मैच है, सेक्सी मैच.
Silence builds around this B side. The orb, I feel like Primi.
कितना कट टू कट सोच.
In some way.
Oh, दिख गया.
And now the spotting of information too. Lots of bodies on the back of that camera. It'll bring Xfero back to the B site. And remember that operator?
Ooh.
It's just moved off the line.
No, he's turned back.
But Killua was just they walk in front of this door. They are gone.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and there it is. Ticket punch through. And Jemkin
right
wanting
side
another. Confirms so many more positions.
अरे आगे वो लोग. लेकिन वही है ये पे ये देखना.
Crazy guy on the A side.
Oh, and Manya just repositions too crazy guy to back him on up.
30 seconds left.
Some quick TPs coming out from Talon as Killua begins to lurk.
You feel like he has to just stay here just in case, right? But the awareness of RRQ, they know someone is still
बहुत
just
limited info.
towards
Oh, चल info मिल रहा है.
Utility cut out in head thigh with the double kill.
Jemkin does have convergent pass behind this operator. Do you feel like you need to use it in this current position, in this 4 versus 3?
Could be a valuable tool. Kushi will go for the quick peek. And with elbow collected upon, this convergent paths might bring things back.
Oh, Cruz, he put the molly on a little bit early.
Timing,
so
bro.
Buys time for this flank Killua.
बोल दिया है कि नहीं है क्या.
Silently skulks through. Lands the 2K! Killua quickly pulls out the recon as well, just to pull a pause into things as time begins to tick away. Jemkin runs off, wanting to preserve this off of his.
नहीं बच जाएगा.
Well, he will do that. They just have to concede the fact that
Bro,
Talon will
9-9.
equalize 9-9, little by little.
This is for champs, baby.
For champs,
This is for
It would
champs.
be murky for them.
New comp.
यहाँ पे थोड़ा डामाडोल हुआ, लेकिन भाई ये crazy
And you lose Primi first to that operator as
Sexy
well.
timing था देखना उसका.
और फिर ये दो क्या transfer.
बहुत
Get in those heals. But no, the team comes through from a deficit there.
cheers कर रहे हैं.
A timeout from RRQ as
Oh,
well.
shit.
This is when
Oh
things
my
get
God.
heavy.
Oh shit.
You never quite know what Ewok and
Close
Warbirds might
that
have cooked up.
भाई.
The depth in this series as well. For a full 5
भाई
maps
full game
going
सिखा रहे
very
बे वहाँ पे.
long.
वो देख पिंकी भाभी को गेम सिखा रहे हो देख.
किधर मेरे को दिख क्यों नहीं रही है?
ये क्या है?
ये क्या
I mean,
होता
the
है?
closest 13 to 10 on
yellow
Corona
जो line
so
है.
far.
ये येलो
Everything
लाइन.
else single digits.
Oh!
हाँ.
अरे इधर. अच्छा. अभी देखा मैं.
For as close
वो
as
देख.
पिंकी ऋतु को full game सिखा रही है.
ऐसा हाथ करके.
हाँ ये ऐसा हो रहा है, ये वैसा हो रहा है.
this final map as well.
Analysis हो रहा है बे वहाँ
Both
पे.
teams smelling victory.
I mean, these teams were always neck and neck.
No way.
तू ये बोलना चाहते हैं
These
कि
teams were
मुझे
always
इतना
neck and
अच्छा
neck
लग
in
रहा है
terms
कि
of converting
पत्नियां
the 5
पतियों
versus
को नहीं
4s,
देख
but
रहे और
we've seen
गेम
a lot
देख
of
के
slip-ups
बैठे.
come
नहीं वो
out
मेरे को देखती है
in
ना.
this series in those
मेरे को मतलब मेरे स्ट्रीम को जब मैं वैलो
scenarios.
खेलता हूँ तब
Talon, a
देखती है ऋतुजा.
team that second to Paper X actually converting them 4v5s. Wanting to see if they can continue to do it. Jet Boys is silently climbed up on the kills, by the way, with these cheeky TP plays behind RRQ, where now they want to not lose double digits. Die is in.
Double shots connecting. Chipkin punches through with the up again. Still though, finally, a res coming out from Primi off of the wall. But RRQ are still in sight.
Operator's been revealed. Too much heat around this A site, you would assume, as a Prowler goes to hunt down Cruz. The smokes will start to fade.
ये smoke जाते ही जो खट खट
really around the map. They're still
अच्छा नहीं थोड़ा सा reset कर लिया थोड़ा
drone to try
mid पे आ गया ना almost
maybe push Jemkin off the operator line.
alley में
want to confirm that someone is still around the elbow though.
थोड़ा doubts डालेंगे वो लोग दिमाग में.
Got a lot of time to work through.
Oh, Jet Boys is just not going to
पीछे
What? How does he get out? Crazy guy.
अच्छा वो अल्ट मार रहा था हाँ वो अल्ट मार रहा था क्या
It's a quick race to
नहीं ये देखना ब्रीच अल्ट ओ स्टन हाँ सॉरी स्टन था राइट
Chipkin fires back.
You got to make a decision though. 30 seconds. We keep pivoting between A and B. Right now, the operator missing gives you a slight reprieve. But you still got one yet who has revealed himself currently in the elbow, and there's no eyes, there's no protection on this one. They get off that one. You got to start to stick the plants.
And there they go. Managing to take that Monyet makes it a safer plant, but Jemkin has arrived. 3 kills under his belt so far.
Smoke
Needs to reload soon. Primi trying to hold off towards the angle. Gets hit by the fault line. Jet Boys comes and provides fire support. But Crazy Guy has the rolling thunder. And it completely sends Primi off the center. But it still finds the shot. Talon has picked up the lead.
And on the back of as well, that one does not work out. Primi, the player that was promised from Thailand. Absent for the longest time. Comes out with a necessary 1 versus 1 at the end of it. Don't get me wrong. Because the plant had the protection with the team. Through the rolling thunder. Hits the necessary shot. Happy enough that his team damage to Crazy Guy as well.
Jemkin almost ले लिया था भाई. Jemkin almost. Oh my god.
10-9. Guns are present for RRQ.
भाई यहाँ पे ऑडियंस पागल
हो चुकी है
पागल हो चुकी है ऑडियंस.
Showstopper to be picked up by Ty.
There.
And a change up of position as well for Xfero. Utility to this B site. A cut wall as well that you can start to get up towards the elbow as Talon. But if you're going into the site,
क्या शांत
it is the
drop silence.
ये अभी मेन प्रॉब्लम है कि ये लोग किधर प्रेशर वैसे डाला नहीं है.
change all of that.
It could. अभी वो लोग को देखना पड़ेगा कि ये प्रेशर के पीछे कोई बंदे लोग हैं कि नहीं है. काउंटर इन्फो के बाद.
Does Xfero pop the camera? Get some early info.
Yes, he
does. But he only sees Cruz, who has seen a general lurker. Now it doesn't matter with all this utility.
Yeah, it's gonna be the full set execute. Oh, the showstopper! It doesn't fully splash off. Thai will manage to complete off on that kill.
लग गए नीचे देख खड़े होंगे 100% खड़े होंगे
It's an open one.
खड़े होंगे रुक जा देखने दे.
Two-player advantage.
And even as you break the wall, because Killa was lurking from before, he's got Hunter's Fury now. They have to save.
It is the save call. You've got the Hunter's Fury as you mentioned, but it's also your money is a little bit in the bin.
अभी तो चालू है ना मैच. अच्छा लोग सेव कर रहा है. हो गया राउंड हो गया. सेव कर रहा है ना वेपन.
यार सेव में खड़े नहीं होते क्या लोग.
मतलब वो एनर्जी नहीं गया ना डाउन हो गया.
यार
विंग्स वाली यूसी.
7-2.
मत करो.
Has absolutely
जब तू सैचल तेरे जैसा हो सकता है तो यूसी में तेरे जैसा है.
हाँ वैसे.
So closer.
ओ भाई 11-9.
कोई तो हेवी लोग आए.
अरे नहीं ये लोग कास्टर्स हैं. ओह सॉरी होस्ट.
To time out or not? Do you allow Talon to continue here in the moment to get 12? The timer
host. Sorry.
They did just call one a couple of rounds ago, but another one would
be
welcome.
Bro, don't tell me, bro. 11-9.
Did not convert their way. So RRQ will indeed deploy another.
क्या भाई पूरा भरा पड़ा है भाई.
The pressure at the moment on that stage for Talon to get to champs, for RRQ to get to the grand final and defend their trophy. it will shatter the dreams of Talon as well.
यार फैन बात पीछे से एकदम टॉप फ्लोर से हाय बाय बोल रहे फैन.
Frost wants victory.
वो भाभी जी को तुम ऐसा कर रहा है.
अरे मैं मेरी वाली को बोला रहा. Fan plus
RRQ looking to complete their
and
lower
others
bracket run.
वो दोनों के बाजू में others भी बैठे हैं.
Now just trying to summon the vibes for the Indonesian team.
Half Indian.
Well, let's see what happens, hey. Timeout fades.
भाई वो बहुत प्यारा बंदा है पता है.
And we get back into
उसके
the
साथ
pre-phase.
इतना बातें किया ना हम लोग ने इतना बातें किया ना.
Some good ideas for Talon that need to come on through to get to 12.
पहला जिसे मिला हम लोग को बोलता है I'm half Indian. मैं बोला कौन सा?
Maybe more.
अरे
ये क्या हो रहा है?
The big successes for Talon so
भाई
far
किसको
come
सपोर्ट
out
कर रहे
through
हैं? आप
its
देखो
A
समझ में ना
side.
दिखा.
हाँ भाई हम लोग को मत दिखा देना हम नहीं कर पाएंगे.
Entries.
It is going to be the force up behind it. A bit of light shields in the mix.
Guys, very important round. Eco जाएगा इसके बाद तो वो लोग.
Soon could be immense as well.
कितना important है ये?
नहीं पैसा है. रीजन के पास.
Some mid proceedings for a bit of a B split where Xfero is back towards this B site as well. That's not where you want that shot done unless you're changing for the camera, but it wasn't there. Time is in. Hunter's Fury behind.
Slow response completely cuts off the rotations. Wall up, and it's just Xfero trying to anchor the site by himself. He spots them as they run, but it proves to be too little for the trap.
He's on the auto away, but he's still bounding on a trampoline. So once again,
सेव करेगा ना
Bunny hopping.
ऑप्शन ही नहीं है जमकिन के पास सेव करेगा.
Your piggy banks are shattered.
Bunny hopping.
Talon. Champions.
Holy
Paris.
fuck.
Points.
Paris
भाई.
beckons them.
Crazy Arpan, thank you for the party.
Return to another champion
gun drop.
calls to them. As Jemkin just continues to try to hold on to this weapon of his.
You gotta be careful though, because if you do give him another kill, he would have had the conversion pass upon him.
Guys!
It doesn't matter now. One away for
Guys!
to get 3
Talon!
And
भाई
then
मैं
there
तो
were
पीछे
3
घूम के देखूंगा.
Talon! देखना कहाँ है फुल बाय उनके 3 पे हाँ राइट.
अभी खत्म होने आएगा ना. मैं सीधा घूम के पीछे वाइब देखने वाला हूँ.
Talon!
रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं ना वो लोग ऊपर से रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं ना मेरे ब्लॉग के लिए.
from behind and
कि
from
अपने को
lead.
खुद का मैटर हाथ में लेना पड़ेगा.
मैं तो खुद का मैटर ले रहा हाथ में.
मैं भी ले रहा हूँ भाई. जिस मैं ले रहा हूँ.
He's not here.
मैं व्लॉग के लिए नहीं कर रहा मतलब वो इंस्टा.
Tears were shed throughout this lower
Final round हो सकता है ये.
Can they find another round?
Be right back.
Talon trying to switch things up.
Oh,
Jemkin
trade.
going the aggressive, finds a trade, and calls that A is clear.
Premi one.
ठीक है और एक कंट्रोलर है.
Somehow get Cruz back up. That is.
भाई डुअल कंट्रोलर खेल रहे बे सोच बे.
And we settle a little bit as well.
कितना FPS रहता है? 60 HD.
RRQ.
FHD क्या है? Settings बता.
एक सेकंड. हाँ ठीक है कर ले.
बराबर है ना.
हाँ.
Needing more info too. Tossing
Chat
out the
5000 लोग देख रहे हैं. क्लास पर जोर से लाइक दबा दो.
Trying to play off of it.
Because she needs more than one.
अरे
Speed up, it's the ramp
डर
up
का
Talon.
माहौल है.
It's not too bad. He's got the C's as well. Just tosses it right through, converts
अरे
it back to
Rez.
boy. But here comes Rez onto Cruz.
And that pit is going to be available, but it's 4 versus 4, and the time
Time.
There's
Commit
a
करना होगा.
that'll be here for Xfero as well, but there's a second guessing at the moment for RRQ.
Cruz now trying to do it all, but it's cushy inside of the shot that silences him.
RRQ.
Hang on for another round.
3 chances.
खड़ा नहीं हो रहा है
Now 2
लेकिन
more
खड़ा नहीं हो
to
रहा
send
है.
us
कोई खड़ा नहीं हो
into
रहा है.
भाई
overtime.
गाइस
सबके एकदम
4K 60 करता हूँ तेरा रुक.
There will be buys for Talon in both
अरे
of
बस
these rounds. They
UHD
still
है
have a timeout
FHD
in
कौन सा
tow.
है?
So they can have a
तेरा
discussion.
60 तो
At
है.
the same point, you would give
8K तो
RRQ
नहीं
another
करना है.
opportunity
FHD
to
मतलब
discuss
full HD
things
resolution है.
और
on this light
UHD
journey to get to overtime.
Ultra HD
That
तो
is a
Ultra HD
ridiculous hold from Jemkin, where it
Ultra
matters. Extremely so for RRQ.
गाइस ओ माय गॉड ये क्या राउंड हो रहा है.
Prowler going to reveal some information as it's complete B control for RRQ. They know
अरे
this
ऊपर
is
भी
an
है.
A
अरे
round. And above the boxes, Monyet
Gap
strike.
Has potential flash as well. Still though, the A split execute is complete. Nightfall sent across. There's no connection.
You gotta get the pit out, and that's exactly what Cruz is gonna toy with the idea of doing. It
God,
goes down now.
Oh, Viper ult. Guys.
5 targets. Just gotta fend off this incoming retake. Talon trying to play towards the positions. The flash gets sent out from Monyet. Jemkin he's found elevation. Expero into the pit. Killor trying to hold. Trying to play hooky, but you got the shorty in hand. Cruz fires blindly into the spike, and he's run out of ammo. 3 targets hunting him down, and he cannot pull it off. The defuse gets completed.
Guys, OT!
OT जाने वाला ये match. What? It's not the shorty that he would have in play, a ghost or something there. Maybe even not the Vandal, the Phantom. An extra couple of bullets to go for the sprays. Jemkin gets up.
अरे रे उसको लेकिन
उसका गोली खत्म नहीं होता तो शायद
हाँ स्पैम भी दिया था उसने सही स्पैम दिया था.
It will be Cushy that will remove Cruz to push us into this last round of overtime, and there is that timeout.
Oh my God, timeout!
भाई क्या व्यू पार्टी हो रहा है भाई वहाँ पे?
To come into play in this
आपस में एक दूसरे के व्यू पार्टी वाले लड़ रहे.
Talon का timeout आ चुका है इधर. Oh my God!
For the eventual protection, they removed, of course, the Nightfall in that previous round too.
You are go.
The audience is
अरे
split.
उल्टा है.
Frost and Joey. This is where
Oh no!
you need to calm things down a bit. 1 round could be the entire difference.
मार दिया भाई.
नहीं strategy बोल रहा हूँ.
What would things look like if we do get into overtime, right? No economical woes, the resets come on through. Overtime, just a different feeling. Of course, in all of the Sunset we've seen this stage, no overtimes for RRQ. Only the one instance of this map for Talon, but this is the best we've seen from them so far. Technically, the change-up of the agents. They've had overtimes. You know, they fell on both of them. And here we go into the round. It's again the B main control for RRQ.
Just wanting to deny those alt orbs.
अरे! ओह देखा तूने? कितना वो crouch था बस.
Smokes up, the refract is gone. Gonna play it safe.
Start to drone on in. You gotta go together as a team though here as Talon, and if you're going into Jemkin's hands, that you should have seen him gathering the orb, you know the paths are gonna be here.
भाई क्रॉसफायर अच्छा तो है बे.
A drone no longer, because Killua used it to declare it would be a boombot at best or a body.
Still up.
Oh my God!
That's all Jemkin needs. Looking to break the ball. Good reactions to someone hold.
Ready थे?
And they've TP'd into the spawn right now, Jip boys. Do you have timing on your side, good sir, or not? Expero, unsure if it was stuck or not, but Jip boys, by timing, he might be able to slip into a challenge against Jemkin.
इसको मालूम है.
Cautious, but that reveals a little bit more. Cruz beginning to make his transition across. Cushy finds him.
Now should be the angle that it's going to be this B finisher. Jip boys, they don't even need to toy with him. The spike plant right now.
Some utility spent through, but Talon, they've managed to come in to side. 10 seconds. Do you have the spike? Expero makes his shots, announces his presence, and he wants to go even harder. Just Brimmy left. Turns around at the right side.
OT भाई. Oh shit. OT.
Oh shit. We need more in this map, in this lower final decider.
Shit.
To overtime we go. 3 chances.
मैं ब्लॉग नहीं कर रहा भाई. मेरे को लग रहा है हम लोग के वजह से डिले हो गया भाई.
With a side
Oh no.
that did not look successive. I mean, same could be said.
Counter play बहुत
They have just come out with some brilliant coordinated
counter play
rounds
बहुत
to
sexy था
finish
बे
up
Talon का
some
लेकिन.
individual moments
Talon
too. Jemkin,
एकदम sexy counter play था उन लोग का.
तू देखा स्टार्टिंग में वो वाला जो उसने
अल्ट मार के घुसने का ट्राई कर
और उन्होंने उसको काउंटर किया वॉल से और अपना ये सॉरी पिट से.
Bear in mind, Jimkin up to 28 kills as well.
Yeah, and Jipboys is still on 22 when I said that number last.
Chat 5600 लोग देख रहे हैं, stream को like कर दो जो लोग आगे भी आए हैं।
जल्दी like करो guys, जल्दी।
We are close to 15k.
अबे ऋतुजा तो सब सीख गई, आज OT भी हो गया, सभी सीख गई हो।
कौन सा एजेंट क्या करता है?
Means nothing now.
Okay यार।
टीम प्ले कैसे होता है समझ में आगे रहेगा।
हाँ, oh my god।
Into overtime, things go quiet.
door बंद करेगा?
Begins to investigate. Shuts down the door. It's just the reaction from Crazy Guy.
दरवाजा क्यों बंद किया उसने?
दरवाजा बंद किया ताकि दरवाजा तोड़ेगा तो कोई इन्फो मिले, लेकिन दरवाजा ऐसे टाइम
में वो नीचे जा रहा था,
केज ड्रॉप होने वाला था।
And now you got to cut some corners
तो वाला टाइमिंग नहीं था
to try and resuscitate yourselves in this round. But RRQ are just around the corner.
Just to try and reclaim some space and position, but Jemkin pushes up.
कुछ कर भी नहीं सकता था वो।
2v5.
उसने वो उसको इग्नोर मारा सोच के उसके पीछे कोई आएगा, बेंच कोई आया ही नहीं भाई।
It's overtime. You got to give it a crack.
OT में उल्लू बनाया।
Killua plants himself deep. Cruz begins to make his flank. Look at how RRQ are marking all of these positions. Not much found. Rolling Thunder sent, and he gets knocked up into the air for Kushi to slam it down.
When it comes to sunset, of course, RRQ
GG's.
will not
अब तो सीन यार ये तो कितना sad मतलब
they find themselves now. Their chance at this final point to
ये
get
देखना
into the
टाइमिंग हो गया।
grand finals against Paper X.
बेहोश था बेहोश।
नहीं वो सोचा कि पीछे आएगा कोई एक पिक लेगा, उसको मालूम था उसको मरने का, कोई आया ही नहीं ब्रो।
That's right. And now RRQ are going to change up their defensive look just a bit as well.
My
Different
goodness.
locations of the traps over at this
अरे push कर दिए।
Last round में ऐसा क्यों बंदा रहे लोग?
Shut down again.
हो गया, ले लिया advantage.
Mid-round calls coming up from Cruz. He's trying to send them over into this A site.
Advantage.
How do you look to make things
हाँ, मैं भी
work on
खोल
this
दिया।
attacking side though when you lose your smoke?
चार
You
बदाम
have to
पाँच।
play on the back of Cruz toxic screen and poison orb that's not thrown just yet.
आई ला बे।
Is all that
भाई बीफ
happens.
फुल रिटेक करके
just
लोग
look
मिड
to play
वापस
together
लड़ने
as
वाले।
a team.
Oh, this flash can be everything.
दिया ब्लाइंड।
Sent down. Quickly
Bro.
trying to make their hold. RRQ as a full squad managed to find the
कैमरा
frag.
चालू है।
It's just Cruz left.
कैमरा चालू है
One
chat।
kill, and that's all it
Let's
takes.
go!
14-12 is the final score, and their
क्या
reign will
बात
continue
है!
into this grand final.
And that is going to shut
Let's
down
go WRQ baby!
of a promised team in Talon looking to elevate themselves time and time again this series.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है!
It had its end, and unfortunately for the fellas over at Talon,
Face
that
bumps.
means this is the end for them right now. They will miss out
By
on
W by
champions.
W by
RRQ will take the victory.
by crazy लेकिन crazy fucking series bro. Crazy fucking series bro.
And by that merit as well,
Fuck बुरा लग रहा है Talon के लिए यार chat.
teams from our region going to champions as DRX will slide in.
The fourth and final representative.
ओ भाई।
This one
अभी
win.
अगर Evoke by दिख गया ना तो मैं बोलूँगा it was such an easy game.
RRQ to make it through this entire lower bracket run.
भाई मेरे को
The comeback
कितना
kings
खराब
for
लग रहा है
sure.
टैलन के लिए, लेकिन
हाँ बे।
कितना आगे आए वो लोग।
Missing towards the
वो लोग
first
दो
two
बार
rounds, but they
ऐसे हुआ है,
managed
दो
to
बार।
convert the
कितना
entire
क्रूएल है
reverse
भाई
sweep.
स्पोर्ट।
A hell of a
Fuck
performance
bro.
from
भाई
Talon
claps
भाई.
भाई।
Actual में bro.
Just feels
Very
a
fucking
little bit
deserving bro.
100%. You don't know what they'll be feeling in this moment right now. It's got to be an
इधर ही
absolute
आ रहे रे।
rough one.
यहाँ से जाएंगे ना।
coming so close to an overtime
Fuck
as well.
bro.
But you
Fuck.
still got to give them their commiserations. They made it this far. They made it such a good performance. RRQ coming out on top at the very end. We're going to toss it back onto the stage for the winning interview.
Good one. यहाँ से गए बे bro बाप खेला भाई लेकिन fuck भाई भाई बाप खेला भाई।
बहुत दुख हो रहा है भाई, मेरे सामने से जा रहे थे भाई उन लोग के शक्ल ब्रो।
भाई अच्छा है लेकिन कितना गंदा है स्पोर्ट्स। हाँ ये लोग खुश हो रहे हैं, वो लोग जा रहे थे टीम।
ओह मैन 90 सही में भी टैलन ने कितना ट्राई किया भाई, कितना क्लोज थे। अच्छा आप लोग को दिखा होगा ना, हमारे पीछे से गए थे ये लोग, 100% दिखा होगा।
We come back from 0-2 and it's second grand final in a row for us, so now we need to do our best to try to defend it.
そうですね、ありがとうございます。グランドファイナル行くことが2回連続できました。辛い 0-2 からの巻き返しとなって逆転での勝利となりました。大変なこともあったんですけれども、明日しっかりとやっていきたいと思います。
हाँ मालूम है, वो बात तो है भाई।
और सबसे पहले 2-0 होने का एडवांटेज,
रिवर्स स्वीप भी हुआ,
थर्ड मैप भी उनका था, वो भी एडवांटेज।
2マップ目を取られた後ですね、インターバル中チーム全体でどのような話し合いがあったか聞いてもいいですか。
So can you tell us what kind of a conversation
मैच
did you
पॉइंट
guys
भी
have
फील
after
सोचो बे,
second
मेरे को वो
map
सोच के ही
because
मेरे
it
को
was 0-2
ऐसा
and
चुभ
it
रहा
is the
अंदर
third map?
One thing
कि उन
that
लोगों को
we
क्या
said
लग रहा
that
होगा।
we are like slowly, how can I say, like slowly improving.
बट जेमकिन ने और मतलब जेमकिन ने तो बहुत पाप खेला है, टू गुड।
Pressure is on them. They already hit the.
जेमकिन हमेशा से स्टार रहा है।
Like they already got
सही
the
बे, क्या
like
खेला
2 map on the series and it's also qualifying for champs for them. And it should be their pressure.
उसने जो प्लेस बनाया है भाई, जिट बॉय और अपना वो उनका वाइपर ने वो जो वन वे डाला, डबल
そうですね、
डबल टेलीपोर्ट।
焦らず
レースカフィー
ゲーム
ケアや
ゲーム1マップ1マップ大切にやっていこうという話をしました。あとはプレ
えもう
ッシャー
सबसे
は
बाप खेला
相手にあって自分たちではないと、向こうはもう負けたら終わりだ、自分たちはまだいけるんだから、そういった余裕ゆとりを持っていこうという話をしました。
ありがとうございます。モルツ選手ありがとうございます。
Thanks, Monias.
さあそして続いてコーチイウォーク。
Okay, you are coach?
イウォーク。
はい、do you have microphone?
OK。さあ、苦しい状況でも、試合に勝ってくれた選手たち振り返っていかがですか。
So what would you like to tell to all the your boys because you got victorious in the difficult situation they overcame and you got victorious today? What do you want to tell to the boys? Yes.
I'm just really proud out of all of them. So I think everyone kind of knows it's a little bit public that we had some issues to get here. So just really glad that we got here. Kong kind of actually arrived after the second map, and everyone after the second map from third map, I think everyone was really on point. And I also wanted to say Kush is also really sick, so just he's been pushing through thanks to all the fans.
もちろん勝てて嬉しいです。もちろん皆さんご存知だとは思うんですけれども、自分たち一人選手がなかなか到着できなかったりという問題もありまして、今日来ました。なのでゼロからだったんですけれども、3マップ目からようやく全員が本当に揃ったなというような思いでプレーをするというところがありました。なので勝ちきれてよかったですし、実はクッシーも具合が悪い中頑張ってくれてたんです。なのでそういうところも含めてみんなが頑張の頑張りを誇りに思います。
はい、ということで
इसका मैच
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
कौन सा मैच है?
そのままウォーバーズ言っていいですか。さあ、最後の、タイムアウトもそうですけども、どんな話を選手たちに、みんなで声掛けありましたか。
During the last time out, what kind of conversation did you guys have?
पेट में कैसा तो हो रहा है ना।
हाँ
At the last time out, what kind of
भाई यहाँ पे ऐसे
conversation did you
वो
guys
होता है
have
ना,
with the boys?
वो इतना मेहनत करके इतना पैशन।
नहीं obviously RRQ ने भी किया है, but
हाँ लेकिन वो लोग ऑलरेडी क्वालिफाइड है।
So I think that was what allowed us to win overtime.
最後の最後のタイムアウトっていうのはもうやるしかないっていうところもありましたけれども、最終的にはイワクコーチが声かけをしてくれていました。なのでそういった指示がしっかりと的確に伝わったんだなと思います。
ありがとうございます。ウォーバーズコーチありがとうございます。さあ続いてエクスペロ選手。ジャインテックス。ジャインテックス。エクスペロ OK。OK。Thank you。
अबे कल भी क्या क्रेजी मैच होगा बे PRX RRQ बाप रे बाप
कल लेकिन 1 घंटे का ही है
मतलब 3-0 ही होना है
बेस्ट ऑफ 5
3-0
होएगा
in a lot of
एक
situations
घंटे के
during
अंदर
the match.
इतना फास्ट
So how
होगा
did you like playing in front of a Japanese crowd
दोनों
like
को
this?
नो फक्स गिवन वाला सीन
Yes.
बट प्राइस इसमें प्राइस पूल है
हाँ प्राइस है
तो
पोजीशन
खेलेंगे
है
ना
वो
भाई
मैटर करता है क्या बोलते हैं
that I can prove that
भाई इसने भी जो निकाला है ना ब्रो जब साइफर खेला ना
एक्चुअल में बढ़िया
क्या खेला था
even from before even if from stage 1
सब लोग
everyone keeps saying Maxim go carry now it's our time
すごく嬉しいですし、この皆さんの前でプレーできてよかったです。何がしたかったかというと、もう自分の成長、自分がもっとプレーできるというところをずっと見せたかったので、ステージ1からさらに強くなった自分を見せられてよかったですし、自分たちの番だよ次はというふうにずっとみんなで言ってきたので、またここからも頑張っていきたいと思います。
Chelsea versus Fulham in 10 minutes. Yes, Sandeep Tanwar. True. देखूंगा नहीं मतलब I guess I'll take a
सीडिंग्स में जाते
Thank you. さあ明日のペーパーレックス戦どんな試合を見せてくれますか
So tomorrow you are going to have a match against Paper X. What can we expect from you? Yeah, I mean for you, what can we expect from you? Yeah, what kind of play would you like to show?
I think tomorrow you guys can expect all of us, not only me, but all of us are gonna play better because today our condition to play was not really good. I just arrived this morning. I was a bit tired, so hopefully I can play good tomorrow because before this game, I really want to win. I want to enjoy this moment more. I was very sad before because I think I cannot make it to Japan, but
Giant X is strong this time. Navi and FNC को हराया.
すごく嬉しいですし、実は今朝自分は日本に着いてそのまま会場に来てプレーをしたので、コンディション的にはそこまで良くなかった中でのプレー、そして勝つことができたので、明日はもっともっといいプレーを見せたいと思いますし、日本に来られて来れないかもしれなかったので本当に来られて嬉しいです。
ありがとうございます。はい、クレイジー。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you, crazy guy.
さあそしてクッシー選手、ぜひ日本の皆さんにファンにメッセージをください。
Okay, at last, Kushi, could you give Japanese fans a message?
Thank you everybody for coming and supporting. Definitely hopefully we gave a good match, like a 3-2, 5 games. So yeah, thank you for the support, guys.
皆さん応援ありがとうございます。
フルマッ
プ行ったということで3-2で勝つことができました。皆さんの応援のおかげです。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。さあ改めて本日勝利を収め、そして明日のグランドファイナルに進出したのは RRQ。
Let's go! RRQ baby.
Crazy bhai.
Crazy. Okay guys, that is it. Full screen करने दो. थोड़ा quality pro max इसकी and की. क्या quality है रे बेंच.
Wow.
चलो chat.
I hope आप लोग को मजा आया होगा. It was such a fun watch party, co-stream.
Yeah.
Crazy था भाई, बहुत अच्छा था.
Deadly dose.
मजा आया मुझे.
अभी कल stream देखना.
अब कल co-stream नहीं होने वाला है, but कल आप लोग जरूर ऑफिशियल चैनल पर जाके देखना because कुछ इसका इंटरव्यू भी होगा
और कुछ स्पेशल भी होएगा.
हो सकता है.
तो
और वो नहीं है, क्या बोलते हैं? शो मैच नहीं है. अभी बता दे रहे, मिसगाइड नहीं करना है. हाई एक्सपेक्टेशंस अननेसेसरी नहीं देने हैं.
कुछ
ठीक है.
है क्यूट सा चीजें हैं.
हाँ क्यूट सा चीजें.
ठीक है और बहुत कुछ है और मोस्टली मैं 2 व्लॉग बनाऊंगा. एक व्लॉग ये 3-4 दिन का जो अपन स्पोर्ट्स ये सब कर रहे, कंटेंट कर रहे, और फिर एक व्लॉग शॉपिंग का. ठीक है. एक्चुअली मैं डेली व्लॉग कर रहा हूँ लेकिन वो हो नहीं रहा है.
टफ
है भाई, टफ है. तो अपन ऐसा 2 करके व्लॉग लॉन्च कर देंगे. ठीक है. चलो
कर सकते हैं क्या? बंद कर सकते हैं क्या?
बंद कर सकते हैं ऑब्वियसली.
श्योर.
या
पूछ लूं?
नहीं कर सकते. डन.
ओके गाइस, टेक केयर एवरीवन. सी यू गाइस.
आदियोस. स्टडी में पादियोस. टेक केयर. सी यू. लव यू. कल मिलते हैं.
आदियोस. स्टडी में पादियोस. स्टॉप.
चलो बाय बाय.
नहीं इधर से मत करना. यहाँ से स्टॉप. हाँ बस नॉर्मल स्टॉप कर स्टॉप. डिस्कार्ड नहीं, स्टॉप.
But RRQ are just way too good when the pressure's on.
I mean, honestly, in my mind, Talon could have done this in 3. They could have had Corrode, and they had the opportunity to get it done here on Sunset, but as close as they came, it's not quite enough. They don't get to go to champs. Their year is unfortunately over here.
It's just so heartbreaking because they are good enough. This is a team that is good enough to play well at champs. They've already showcased that. They have showcased their class here in Pacific, particularly in this stage with these roles, with this current roster. But unfortunately, you know, this is where you saw the cracks start to show, whether it be intercultural communication issues between the coaching staff and the players, or the pressures getting to the rookie, or just the weight of not being as experienced as RRQ in a best of 5. They couldn't quite best them.
I will say, I really, really, really hope that this Talon roster stick together. If they move forward heading into next year, they will be absolutely lethal. But we take a look at the scoreboard. Jemkin there in the map 5 decider with 31 kills.
Oh, wow. This was such an amazing performance from Jemkin. You just saw how comfortable he's been getting on the Waylay as well. There were just so many exciting plays. The crowd was losing it whenever Jemkin would just jump up everywhere. Suddenly he's behind you. It's a horror movie. And that's exactly what a player like this can do on an agent like this too.
Yeah, the solo Waylay, it can be a little bit of an issue at times, but in this map, worked out perfectly. We've seen RRQ execute this style multiple times. Match MVP going to Jemkin. You cannot deny his ability to put up numbers, and particularly on the maps for RRQ, when Jemkin was the solo duelist, he did his job. He got his numbers, and in the deciding map on Sunset, he puts up 30 as the solo duelist. But you've got to give a shout out to Xpero.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yes.
Xpero was crazy good in those clutches. The MVP vote was pretty split down the line between those two, but Jemkin just got the better of him, and it's easy to see why when we take a look at these stats. But honestly, across the board on this RRQ team, they showed up today. Map 3 onwards, looking smooth.
Yes, and Xpero, as you mentioned, he won them that map 3. We wouldn't get to this map 5 if he didn't have so many clutches on there. And that's exactly what I love about this RRQ squad. Best of 5, each of them had their moment to shine. Yes. I mean, even Cushy, as you heard in the interview, he's battling through, you know, a sickness. He's not feeling 100%, yet he still manages to put up a performance like this. Now they find themselves in the grand finals versus Paper Rex.
It's Groundhog Day for RRQ. Last stage, they came from the lower bracket to take on a Titan of Pacific in Gen G. I did not think they would be able to overcome the veto advantage that you get coming through the upper bracket. Now they're playing arguably a harder team in the same circumstance. Bigger stage, more obstacles stacked on top of their heads, and I want to see just how far that they can push it.
But Pilski, do you know who they beat in that lower final last time?
Who did they beat?
They beat Paper Rex last time. We know they can do it. They have it in them. They're looking to run it all the way back.
It can happen again.
Be back-to-back champions of Pacific. Tomorrow is a grand final that you do not want to miss.
There you go. I mean, Paper Rex, they have an international title, but at least for this year, they don't have a Pacific title. That one lies with RRQ. We just have so many bloody good teams in Pacific that we're winning all of the events.
Yeah, I love this region so much. Oh my God, our matches are so good. You know what this means as well. Congratulations, DRX. You are going to Champions Paris. We saw their watch party all throughout, little glimpses here and there.
Successful hate watch. Congratulations. Well done.
You did it. I just saw them on a post on social media of how the eruption of happiness happened when the winning moment was there. Everybody was just jumping up, hugging each other, and yeah, it's a celebration all around. So congratulations, 축하해요, DRX, to you guys going to Champions Paris. Well deserved too, also, because as we always say here in Pacific, every team, it's like rock, paper, scissors. It's not exactly like, oh, this is top team here, this is over here.
No,
and we have crazy guy over here.
Fast.
He's swaggering in here. He was looking ready for this interview.
Headset here on your right.
Congratulations. Yes.
Other side.
Hold on. We'll give you time. Don't worry. Other side.
There you go. That's good.
Yeah.
Pop it on.
Perfect.
There you go. There you go. Congratulations.
Wow.
What a series.
First of all,
how do you keep doing this to us, man?
It's so hot in the arena just because of like how the energy was in here. Yeah. We'll make this quick. Don't worry. First of all, I will never ever complain about how tired I am. anymore. Because this guy, when we were heading over here earlier in the day, we saw you checking in to the hotel. So you flew in, you checked into the hotel, you came over here, you decided to play a best of 5 and you won it. Have you slept?
I don't know, like even on plane, I cannot sleep because like I was very tired, but I cannot sleep. Then when I head to the hotel, I tried to sleep a little bit more, but then I only can sleep for like 1 hour. It was very tired. But I think like at the beginning I was a bit sleepy, but then after 2 maps, 3rd map, I feel the heat here, you know? It was amazing.
The energy of the crowd, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about, you mentioned like, you know, okay, maybe you weren't that awake in the first 2 maps. How was the rest of the team feeling, especially when Talon was up by 2?
I think it's RRQ, no? Like, you never expect RRQ to win the first map, never. And like, we did play like good at the beginning, and then we threw a few rounds because of me. Then Talon got the momentum, and then they just snowball us. And after the second map, we said to each other, there's no way we come here, and then we play 3 maps only. We want to be in the grand final. We want to enjoy more of this moment. So yeah.
Yeah, you didn't fly all the way here for just that, right?
Yeah. I wanted to ask, so you guys are playing Paper Rex tomorrow in that grand final. Last time you played, you beat them 3-2. Do you expect a similar result tomorrow? Are you guys feeling confident against, you know, the world champions in Paper Rex?
I mean, I didn't expect anything, but I can say like you guys not expect us to win the first map. That's all I can say.
Okay.
I think you guys need to be ready to ready for cast for 4 maps and 5 maps.
And how was it playing Talon today? They pushed you very close to have map point right on the 5th map there. Obviously, amazing comeback needed from you guys to beat them, but they turned up to this game. What was it like to play Talon today?
I think when the score was 9-12, we talked to each other, and then we decided like we need to calm down a bit. Like we were leading 8-4, and then we got comeback, and we was a bit like nervous, a bit like scared. But after that, we just talked to each other like cannot be scared. We need to play like normal. We play just retake when we need to retake, need to fight when we need to fight. Cannot be scared of Talon.
Yeah, and I have one final question for you. I think you saw how much you guys were winning over the crowd. This crowd was really cheering for you. We saw David and Chai really hyping up the crowd also. How did it feel like to get the Japan crowd on your side?
I feel like even before I play, I know like the crowd here will be insane, because last time I played the off-season here, I knew the crowd will be like very loud, like very like a lot of energy. So I kind of expected this one already. It was very good, I think.
Yeah, well, you can expect it again when you play Paper Rex tomorrow. We are going to let you go. Please, good God, get some sleep. Get some sleep. Go on, get out of here. Go to bed.
Rest up.
Bye-bye.
Go to bed, young man.
Crazy guy.
Thank you, crazy guy. Congratulations. I will never, ever complain about how tired I am.
No.
Ever.
I mean, neither.
No.
I mean, he put such an insane performance in those circumstances, and they complete the reverse sweep to get all the way through to the grand final.
Yes, and we are having the grand finals here at LaLa Arena Tokyo Bay. Paper Rex versus RRQ, the very best out of Southeast Asia. Oh, you gotta love it.
Yeah, 2 teams qualified for champions have already represented.
Real strength isn't made. It's what you absorb. You absorb the challenge.